back some hot Street Fighter action here.
Dude, that's pretty hot.
I think we're working through. Are we still in winners or losers right now?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Watson's won all those games, and I wouldn't imagine
FuLLBleeD hasn't lost his yet.
Yep. So I think it's some winners action. We have FuLLBleeD on his legendary Blanka.
Absolutely.
And Watson with his character choice, the little anime girl Sakura.
Yeah, absolutely. Now these guys, both of these players frequently play each other in the Oak Grove Pew Pew Karting game weekly that we see, and I don't think FuLLBleeD has ever lost to Watson, but Watson is never really out of it.
Yeah, it's always close.
Yeah, it's close. Watson, kind of I don't want to say a newer player, but he definitely doesn't have the tournament experience. I think that's probably his biggest thing right now. He's got kind of this execution wall that he kind of drops in high-stress matches.
Yeah, and that's why I like to see him go for, as I always say, the Pai Chin. You always see he's a high-level Cody from New York, and like when he has a huge combo, you expect Cody to do all these one-frame links and really hard things, but he just does jump fierce, stand fierce, cancel the criminal upper, and I think Watson would really
benefit from that mindset. He kind of puts himself. A lot of our players in particular feel like they have to have this high ceiling of execution.
Yeah, like I need to hit 3 close medium kicks in a row after Tatsu.
Absolutely, and that's certainly not the case. And if you ever watch some of the high stress matches, especially even like the high level Japanese players, they keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean if it's just crouch fierce to DP as your punish as Sakura, whatever, that's fine. That's good enough punish for you.
Watson, I mean, I guess I'm assuming a lot of our viewership kind of knows what to expect from FuLLBleeD, but when it comes to Watson, outstanding footsies, great patience, outstanding, probably some of the best anti-airs in the business.
Oh yeah,
it's impossible to jump in.
Dude, it's that crouch fierce is there to meet you every time you jump in, and that's just the only reason why I wasn't there, because he's already fireballing. And he's a little unfamiliar with the fireball game, if I had to say so. He's been trying to work it into a Sakura.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not that great. However, it is a good option.
Right, certainly. Now, FuLLBleeD is doing a fantastic job in his footsies right now, because what he's doing is he's letting Watson kind of wander into the ranges that he wants to, and he knows that his buttons are faster and are going to outpoke.
Yeah, what Watson needs to do is walk into that range and then whiff punish by walking back out of that range. He needs to bait the buttons, because Blanka's buttons are great. They're really fast, but they have a lot of recovery. So, like, for example, that crouch medium punch, that's about the best thing he has, for recovery. But besides that, everything else has quite a bit of recovery time. And
you know what else is a dangerous tool for a high damage, high stun character like Sakura as well, is a focus attack that he's yet to rep in.
Absolutely.
So it's good to go inside kind of that sweep range and represent that that focus attack, because as you said, it's got a long recovery. So if you correctly read a crouching fierce punch,
that is
you can definitely get a crumple.
That's one dead Blanka right there.
Yeah, sure.
And so, Watson's slowing down this round, which is definitely what he needs to do here. Eating a couple of stand fierces, that's okay, though. Gets the crouch fierce, again, that legendary Watson anti-air. And so now we see Chris going in here a bit. But he gets kind of hit in the face with that shoe, and wow, good focus blow up there by Watson, reading the focus and going to crouch forward into heavy punch DP. So now we see Chris with that meter. Of course, he's going to be looking for that EX up ball FADC combo now. He's pretty fond of that as a reversal option.
Absolutely.
See, here we go. I'd like to see him go with a simple option. However, if he's going to hit the combo, I can't really complain. Yeah.
There we go, Watson.
That's solid stuff there from Watson. However, he did use quite a bit of bar, and so going into round 3, FuLLBleeD having quite the advantage here.
Is I hardly ever see him use EX unless he really needs to for reversal purposes, because he's always stocking that super, and the first hit confirm he gets is certainly going to go into super.
Absolutely. Just because it's pretty solid damage, and honestly, Blanka doesn't have any FADC combos. He's not like Akuma or Ryu, where it's like, okay, hit a fireball, time to spend 2 bars. It's you hit a combo, that's all you got, bud.
Yeah, sure. And so, I mean, FuLLBleeD is kind of just putting him in the blender now. This is certainly something that FuLLBleeD has been trying to add to his game more often, is the frame trap and grabbing game. Because before, you could just block for 35 minutes against FuLLBleeD.
Absolutely, and so now he's been working those throws, and I'd like to see him actually throw some more.
Absolutely. Earlier in his block strings, too.
Good combo. I'd like to see him end with this SRK if he can. Gets the knockdown if he's confident, but he's going to stun here. That is some big stuff for Watson Chan. Going at the jump hard kick to end that game. That is 1-0 here for Watson Chan.
Fantastic play from Watson. I have no real, maybe a little bit of spacing issues. He's trying buttons that don't work at certain ranges, like crouching fierce punch. But, I mean, Blanka's got kind of a strange hitbox. A lot of that isn't going to work, but I understand that he's trying to stand up Blanka so they can get the Tatsu pressure off.
However, with Blanka, he does get some extended combos from Sakura. He can do some easier links. For example, at the end of his hit confirm, he can normally has to do stand light kick into DP. However, against Blanka, you do 2 stand light kicks. It makes it a link. However, he can visually really confirm if he hit it or not. So if he can't, so he can do if he drops his combo, it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
How about
absolutely. That makes sense. Okay.
So it's not as big of a deal for him to drop combos because he can instantly recognize, oh hey, I dropped it, and just end it with something safe.
Okay, sure. I completely understand. Good, solid footsies from Watson here, and I like this is something that we're trying to kind of add to his game too, week by week. Is I was talking to him the other day about how the second he wanders into a range of buttons that's good for him, that's when he throws out the move. You know, sometimes it's okay to get a little closer, to get a little farther away.
And just keep walking in and out and so you're like, okay, hey, look what I'm representing. And then they press their button to counter yours, and then you just walk out of that range.
Yeah, sure. With punish.
Ooh, that's not going to work. Stand jab does not work on Blanka. He's too short. Ooh, focus attack that if it's not...
it's not EX, right? I think the EX would have shed that, right?
Absolutely. If it's not EX reversal, however, it didn't work out. Good stuff to FuLLBleeD there. However, something to keep in mind there, Watson did have the corner advantage, and yet he still lost the round. So that's something you should really keep in mind.
Watson, he's kind of got like the KO dream, it seems like sometimes, because he's a defensive player. He's not really too aggressive. I noticed, that's kind of why he probably plays Sakura's, because when it's time to turn on her offense, she can just get it revving up,
Her footsies are solid, and when she wants to get that frame trappy offense, she has those really fast, close normals.
So I don't know why he's peppering so many light kicks. I guess he's expecting a lot of focus attacks here. But certainly what I was kind of talking about earlier is just like he gets people in the corner and he gets overly excited, and that's when he really starts pressing buttons. He's notorious for crossing people up in the corner and giving up his positioning.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of an experience thing, and that certainly happens. I think he thought he had enough to FADC that.
Yeah, of course, EX moves in this game do not build meter. They just hit your opponent, unlike normal moves. And something I like to see from Watson is not use that stand light kick. I think what he's looking for is some slower normals here from FuLLBleeD. FuLLBleeD was using that crouch fierce, is using stand fierce, these huge normals that stand light kick would stuff. However, he's not, as you can see, he's using really fast normals nowadays. And so now we need to see Watson adapt himself and use some bigger buttons at a better range to whiff punish those fast normals.
Sure, and I don't really have too many complaints for Watson outside of sweep range and outside of crouching medium kick range. It's just when he's wandering inside there, you can tell that he's really uncomfortable in his pressure strings.
Absolutely.
So I'd like to see him kind of be okay with blocking and being okay with applying safe pressure to a Blanka. So just take your time. You don't have to push buttons in that range. It's okay to block.
Yeah, and especially since if Blanka wants to move back constantly.
Look where they're at.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's in the corner. He took some damage to get him there, but now Sakura has a chance. He goes to the crouch jab, frame jab. Doesn't work out. Needed to only do one jab there from Blanka. Blanka himself on the corner with the EX rainbow ball, and so now resets the situation, and now FuLLBleeD with a definite advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he had the complete advantage. It's okay to take a little bit of a life deficit to get somebody in the corner. And, Blanka can rainbow ball himself out of the corner, but you got to expect that.
Yeah, and that's something you have to really keep in mind. Something I really recommend doing is it's like Ryu's Tatsu. Ryu's Tatsu, he can always jump over and, Tatsu you over. And so, of course, what do? You stand farther back. And that's the same thing you have to do with Blanka. You can't EX rainbow ball if you're standing about
3/4 of the screen away.
yeah, there's no way. It's just going to land in front. Or additionally, if you can punish it, if you block it, it's super punishable. And so if you can do that as well, that's a super solid option.
Looks like FireTeam will be called off here shortly.
I think AJ's trying to get somebody else to play.
Good grab. Good tick throw setup there. Don't give up your positioning here. You got plenty of meter, but so does he. Any confirm that we see is going to go into big damage.
I like these throws here from Watch. That's not going to work out. He can confirm into crouch to low forward if he wants to.
Yeah, low forward, and as well, I think crouching medium punch will also chain into some of that. So if he's feeling like he needs to stay closer for that kind of stuff, then cool. Okay, good jab pressure there from FuLLBleeD. A lot of in and out movement from him. That's really good to see. You see a lot of charge character players. Ooh, good counter hit on that. As he got the combination. One more hit.
Oh, that combo. That's
crisp
gross.
Execution here. We are on game point for either player right now.
That's crisp. But however, FuLLBleeD is definitely an advantage here with the full super.
Absolutely.
Again, we talked about the hit confirm in the super, and I definitely think we might see it this round.
Sure, absolutely. And this is, I don't know, I would be safe to say that this would be a huge upset if this were to happen, if Watson were to beat FuLLBleeD.
Absolutely. FuLLBleeD, a very strong player. And so now we have Watson in the corner. He wants to get out of the corner. Good Tatsu get out. That was not confirmed. I want to see that SRK there to get big damage, but he still gets to throw in. What's the setup here? Cross himself up, and that's already going to hurt him.
Yeah, should have been staying back at that half screen 3-4. Oh, good stuff in on that walk-in. Standing jab, not going to work.
Yeah, not going to work.
Stagger those crouching jabs.
Yep. So now I see FuLLBleeD with the move to the bigger buttons. And so now we need to see big button again, big button again, big button again. So now we see, there's a stand light kick.
Good whiff punish.
Yeah, absolutely. Great whiff punish. So now we see him in the corner. There's a rainbow ball to get out. Can't do anything about that. You have to dash backwards.
First time we've seen that focus attack. He really needs to add those in his footsies. It's okay to focus back dash,
He gets FDC out of it. That's no problem.
Yeah.
Whoa! Drops a combo. That's okay.
That could have been it there.
Okay, he takes a throw. He still has a chance here for both players. Good cross-up block. Good tech from both players.
Okay, we need to see.
Ooh, that's not going to be
careful with that.
Yep.
Sakura not well known for a good fireball.
And Watson definitely not a stubborn player though. He does not. You see him not going for that fireball again and walking. Wow, that was amazing. Am I still up?
But fantastic play from Watson there. I mean, he was super close to snagging that one.
I think.
I heard them call. Right? Am I up? But all
Luxon.
Good stuff from Watson there. Just what we had anticipated.
Am I up?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're back here.
Yeah, that was some good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just a little bit. I mean, Watson is so close. He's definitely one of those players that, like, you feel like at any time he might just show up and beat.
Yeah, you just might like, okay, hey, dude, I worked on my counter hit setups in the lab for a week, and you're dead.
Did you see that execution? I've never seen Watson with that kind of execution before.
I'm sorry?
I've never seen Watson with that kind of execution
before. Absolutely. You could tell he worked on his execution, and it showed greatly. That was some really good stuff to Watson Chan, hitting those combos, and at the same time, Chris Cunningham coming out to play with those with that great spacing, recognizing when to press big normals and not to press big normals. As soon as Watson went to that stand light kick pressure game, you notice Chris abandoned all large buttons and started jabbing him out.
Yeah, sure.
So you saw Chris Cunningham really coming out to play there. Really good stuff. Yep. Full bleed, of course.
For those of you that don't know.
And so next up we have Gief Kid, of course, winning his money match again today versus Wraith.
Pretty convincingly.
Pretty convincing. That's 10-3, I believe.
Decimation.
Of course, Gief Kid known for his, Chief Gief. Chief Gief, excuse me. He is known for his, I'd say he can scare you. For sure. Like, you're like, this guy's so YOLO. I can't handle the YOLO. And then you're like, okay, wait, he actually, oh God, he's out-footsied me. Oh God, I'm in the corner.
He's got whip punish.
Yeah, it's YOLO. And so you play against, you play the YOLO Zangief kind of, like the B plus Zangief kind of thing. And then he whip punishes you, and you're like, wow, okay, this is not your B plus Zangief online. This is a legit Zangief. And that's what happens. It's just, you get out footsied and you look at your health and, well, it's not there anymore.
Absolutely.
And HellFuerte, online player and well known.
HellFuerte largely unknown for the most part, but he's been traveling recently, and actually at UMSK he beat Raith in the first tourney, and then they had to reset.
And then they had the NCR.
And beat him. So we know that HellFuerte definitely has the chops to beat high-level players, such as FireTeam in some situations, yourself, as well as Robbie V. He's also beaten in several situations.
Absolutely. And the thing is about HellFuerte, he's a wild card. He can absolutely decimate any high-level player. I mean, he takes out big names such as, He's
beaten on several occasions Gucci Durag, who's one of the top Cody players in the United States.
Yeah, and then, that's online, of course. He's a pretty cool presence online. And then now we see him coming out to play here. We got Q-Bomb started out. That may be unsafe for SPD. I would not know, though. And so now we see Kyle going with the splash. Gief Kid punching appropriately. That headbutt, of course, 600 stun if it hits. Good punish there. And
HellFuerte as a character, kind of low stun, low HP threshold, especially for a grappler. Great EX.
Wow, that's going to work.
He's got to be cognizant of that situation.
Yeah.
But I think HellFuerte is definitely not going to forget that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think he just okay, so that's what he has. Okay.
Because Zangief so often are going to be using the Ultra One that is kind of something to forget about. But that's one less thing he's got off the table that he needs to worry about the rest of the set.
Yeah. And now we see two. Wow, the splash cross up. Wow, that is good stuff there from HellFuerte.
Gief Kid sounding out.
AJ is getting hyped right now. AJ just ran over there so fast. But HellFuerte, he took the Ultra 2, but he knows how much damage it did.
Sure.
I mean, that's 2 mix-ups worth of health. I mean, HellFuerte is not known for his damage. However, that Ultra 2 is not known for his damage either. That's big stun. HellFuerte has to be worried out. Okay, that's some meters depleting, and he should be fine now. He still probably has a little bit left, but yeah.
That air-to-air grab, fantastic read there. But now, HellFuerte with the Ultra 2, also fantastic damage.
Ooh, that's going to hit.
He is not scared to use that.
That is some big boy damage.
He was buffering that, certainly waited for the flash to know that he could hit that and then hit the button.
Yeah, because Gief's not going to do EXSPD. He's not going to waste the meter there. He's not going to waste it on, weird stuff. Wow. Straight into the SPD. He hits that EX green hand, of course, that buff or nerf in Ultra Street Fighter 4, or in, excuse me, AE 2012, keeping opponents standing.
Sure. And you know, I saw this conversation happening earlier today between HellFuerte as well as Gief Kid, talking about, they were kind of just hammering out the matchup and just kind of talking about it. So you can tell that, you know, they have mutual respect for each other, and, you know, Gief Kid was talking about how it's a favorable matchup for HellFuerte. I like that he got out of that situation. That was nice.
I mean, if he didn't have a punish for it, I'd rather see him just run away instead of, you know, trying to punish something he doesn't know, didn't have the punish for. So, of course, he probably did have the punish. He was more appropriately spaced. However, he went for mix-up the incorrect time. So now we see he's done that quite a few times. Just, okay, I want to see the full punish. Okay, I'd like to see Ultra 2, but if he has a setup, that's still fine.
Got the damage out of it.
That's going to do big damage. So HellFuerte has to keep his mental fortitude up here and just brave
He's got to
the
be
storm.
careful. He can't go in the air, though. It looks like he's pretty cognizant of that, too.
Yeah.
So reactions like Chief Gief here might snatch him out of the air.
Wow, there's the same thing again.
Cube on there. And HellFuerte goes up 1-0. Fantastic play for him.
I think it happened 3 times that game. The block splash into green hand, getting EX. Does Lariat beat HellFuerte's splash?
Depends on the spacing. He needs to come directly from above, which HellFuerte usually does. So
yeah, it depends. It's just like a jump in. If you do it correctly, you can beat any reversal in the game practically. However, if you don't do it right,
it just happens to be a bit easier for HellFuerte than most characters. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, sweet. And so now next we see the splash. And the thing is, the dash in from Chief Gief actually still was a mix-up from HellFuerte. We see some big momentum. That's not going to catch. It's not airborne. Oh, the reset.
I like him not getting too greedy with that combo. He's got a lot of life lead to take care of. And now he's got a great advantage on life lead here. And he's one less thing he needs to worry about.
Yeah. And so now we see HellFuerte already on match point. This is some crazy stuff from HellFuerte. Keeping it real. You see him in the zone. You got the eye of the tiger on him, and that's what I like to see from Kyle.
He's got a little bit of a grin, and certainly a look of dedication in his mind here. I
love seeing HellFuerte being really serious like this. He always takes it with the kind of laugh and a chuckle, but when he's serious, it's some pretty scary stuff.
I took it to him the other day with Makoto, and he was just kind of giggling about it the whole time because he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, and so this time, no, there's no giggling. He's going straight in here for Chief Gief. Chief Gief using his meter there. 2 lariats in a row. Is it going to be a third one? No, he goes to the cross-up. Does he believe it? He believes in it. That's going to be big boy damage here. That's going to be quite a bit. How much is that going to do? HellFuerte now with the life lead. Chief Gief with an Ultra 2 stocked up. 2 bars to go. 1 bar for HellFuerte. Use it on the EX Q-bomb. Oh, that's just unfortunate.
Okay. Does he get the full punish for it? Gets another setup here, and he doesn't have any meter or anything like that.
Okay, so he gets
out
set
of it.
up.
Good punish there. A couple more mix-ups, though, and this is going to be back in his favor.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any kind of air presence at this time.
Oh,
good
wow,
jump back jab. He did not mean to get that. I think he meant to throw out the Ultra.
SPD.
Yeah, or the Ultra, actually.
Ultra does with kicks.
Oh, okay,
unless that was a superb, misspun.
Chief Gief kind of startled himself whenever he threw that out, so it wasn't what he was expecting.
So here's a momentum now coming in for HellFuerte. Half-life off of Chief Gief. He can sit on a life lead if he has it. So he goes, no, not for splash mix-up. That's pretty smart. Knows he has stocked Ultra 2 here for Chief Gief. Wow, slide, no punish there.
No air, like that.
Wow.
Representing that focus.
So what we're going to see now, we see some pretty big damage here from HellFuerte.
I like to see his chill here. That's nice.
Okay.
Good read on that.
He's one mix-up away. That is going to take it. Chief Gief going down to HellFuerte 2-0. That is a upset for sure. HellFuerte, of course, not as known as Chief Gief. Chief Gief, a student of Glenn's son and his brother, and HellFuerte took it to him, and that is really sick stuff from HellFuerte.
Wasn't scared of anything, was very confident in his game, even in the face of kind of adversity of him being able to be blown up by Ultra 2 at any time. He's picked the spots really well. Because, people, if you think that Zangief has his Ultra 2, I'm not going to the air at all. But you know what? He kind of made him think that he wasn't going in the air.
Yeah, originally he's like, okay, I'm not going to go to the air, I'm going to respect your Ultra 2. And then after that,
it was all over.
Yeah, it was, Chief Gief could not handle the pressure.
Yeah, certainly. Because, Street Fighter is kind of like a game of chess. You got to put that thought and that threat in people's minds.
Absolutely.
So then they were like, okay, this HellFuerte is just going to simply stick to the ground.
Yeah. And then he's like, okay, it's
guess
not going to be a splash mix-up, it's not going to be a throw mix-up, and then all of a sudden he's in the air and you're getting thrown. You're getting 180 damage from a tortilla or from a fajita buster.
And I mean, Gief kind of showing a little bit of inexperience in the Fuerte matchup.
Absolutely, and you see that HellFuerte, and when you saw him try to punish every single one of those splashes, he tried to do, I think it was heavy punch, green hand, and that's not going to work out.
Every time,
yeah, you have to do, I think you have to do light punch, green hand. You have to go for the fastest
And then he got
startup.
punished out of it every time as well because the cooldown on it.
Yeah.
The cooldown. The recovery on the move. So.
Ooh, big boys coming up. Raith versus FuLLBleeD on stream, yes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and
change those
these names real fast. I'll be right back.
On station 2, we're going to have Watson Shine versus Bengal the first day.
And so next up again we have Raith versus FuLLBleeD. These are two Kansas City players. It's going to be a team kill. Well, not really a team kill, just sending each other to losers. Both these guys doing really well today. But FuLLBleeD we already saw on stream here today. Great Blanka player, known for his footsies and his really patient play. However, he does have definitely has a struggle and trying to go for that throw game, go for that frame trap game. It's definitely his weakness, if I had to say so. Raith is kind of the opposite kind of player. He's a very, very momentum-based player, and he's also very aggressive for the most part. And you see him not go for the optimal footsies most of the time. And I want to see from Raith is be a little more patient and just use his knowledge of the game and his absolute raw skill and reads to his advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Now this one here, this matchup has definitely gone back and forth. I actually had a couple pre-game interviews today. I was interviewing players I thought that might be threats for top 8 or kind of recurring top 8 players, and I talked to both of these. And FuLLBleeD said that he was very excited for this tournament today because he has a really positive record against some of the top tier players that are here. So he said especially with Raith, he's gone back and forth with, and he's very confident in the matchup.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he's got to offer here.
These guys are yin and yang, I'd say. Raith, of course, the aggressive momentum-based play. Chris is kind of like a brick wall. He's always going to be good. He's always just going to be a threat to be mess with. He can be down 2 games, in a best-of-5 set, and he'll still be a threat to you. Chris Cunningham, of course, known for his just great footsie play and good push-ins. I love the FuLLBleeD.
FuLLBleeD.
He doesn't even know either. He doesn't even know.
With the frowny face.
He doesn't even know.
But some strengths, especially for FuLLBleeD's play, like you were saying, outstanding footsies, good awareness with Blanka, and he knows that a lot of people aren't familiar or comfortable with the Blanka matchup.
Absolutely.
And he doesn't beat you up with shenanigans or anything goofy like that. You know what I mean? He just kind of straight out plays you.
Probably his only shenanigans is just like normal player shenanigans, like, okay, am I going to walk up throw? Am I going to frame tap you? Basic Street Fighter. That's what FuLLBleeD plays, and I think we're going to go and switch the names there.
Yeah, sure,
sweet.
Absolutely.
Of course, Raith has 2 different options in this matchup. He mains Ibuki, we'd say, and then he has a secondary Yun. He's been not too confident with the Yun as of late. However, if he can, I'd like to see him be more confident. I think his Yun is solid, and there's no reason for him to shy away from it. I just think some recent tournament placings have kind of got him down.
Comparatively strong, equally strength characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's just see what we've got here. This early part of the game is certainly going to make a difference as to what happens the rest of the set here.
Yeah, and so eating the that medium punch, lunge punch, dropping the combo is Raith. That stand hard kick there, it's super negative. I'd say it's like -7, -8. However, if it's spaced properly like that, there's nothing that Blanka can do.
Blanka's jumping medium kick really ambiguous on cross up. It's difficult to tell what side he's going to land on.
Absolutely.
And FuLLBleeD does mix those up pretty well. Reads the reversal on Raith's part there.
Yeah, that was not a safe jump. That was simply just a bait to see that reversal. So now we see Raith. Now we see him keep it basic here. Absolutely good stuff to Raith.
Yeah, keeps it simple. Builds a little bit of extra meter. Good efficiency on combos and good combo sensitivity, which is, I think, it's one of Raith's stronger suits as a player.
He knows when to hit combos. He knows when to not. I mean,
I hardly, you see a lot of players kind of get surprised because certain matchups fall out of combos and what have you. But Raith never really seems to have anybody fall out in any kind of awkward manner.
Yeah.
So it seems like he has really good sensitivity on which combos to use in which situations.
Of course, Yun having 2 different up kicks. The medium kick up kicks really lends itself towards taller characters and standing opponents, while the heavy kick up kicks lend itself to smaller characters and crouching opponents. And of course, Yun, as long as you can visually hit confirm that. And so good stuff there to FuLLBleeD. Going to the reversal early in the block string to show that he's not afraid of Raith. Goes for the throw after the dash. So we're going to see after this. Raith, of course, pretty low in health here. Blocks the cross up, goes for the throw tech. Good back dash. Yep. Good combo. I'd like to see a red
shoulder,
focus.
The shoulder would have ended that one for sure.
And so now we see Raith Ooh, the bait
EX. I don't blame FuLLBleeD for using that one. I mean, he hasn't really represented that.
However, no FADC. I think that was an input error.
Certainly, yeah, certainly.
Yeah, I definitely think it was an input error. Too bad for FuLLBleeD. However, this is going to show his mental fortitude here. If he can keep it through and he can keep it strong, then that's going to be really telling as a player. If he can keep it, his stone wall of defense and Blanka-ness, I think he's definitely good to go.
The wall of Blanka.
The wall of Blanka.
I think Chris is a pretty strong, mentally strong type of player for sure, but I think he's a little too happy on the crouch techs, and he hasn't really got a chance to operate his game yet, though. Get in, jab electricity pressure.
Absolutely.
But he's got to grab, and he's got him.
So now we can see FuLLBleeD's idea of pressure here, and looks like not too confident on it as Raith does get the.
Yeah, Yun players typically are going to, on wake up, they are going to mash jab a lot because it is such a good option.
3 frames on both the crouching light kick and crouching light punch.
So absolutely, it's very quick. So you got to be prepared and keep your block strings tight because it's kind of like fighting a Balrog or something like that. They're looking to jab you out of your pressure.
And that was a non-reversal DP. Good backdash there. Oh, that was a sweet anti-air.
There's a little Dhalsim maneuver there.
Yeah. Goes to the red focus. I think he could confirm into heavy kick up kicks. However, again, I always say whatever your hands are going to do,
they're going to do.
If you want to change it, that's fine, but you're probably going to drop the combo. So whatever your hands are doing, let him do it. I mean, he just wasted probably 3 bars. Whatever. He got the round. He won. That's all that matters.
I mean, ultimately, he's Yun as well. He's going to build the meter back pretty soon.
And if not, I mean, it's still 1 in the round. And I'd rather see him waste 3 bars and lose a round to do a drop combo, of course.
Sure, absolutely.
And so good heavy kick up kicks in Raith, not believing in that pressure. Good throw attack from both players. I like seeing Raith throw early, and also I like seeing FuLLBleeD attacking.
Outstanding mind game there. Establishes kind of the stagger of the focus attack, and then when FuLLBleeD starts to fire his up, dash in, grab. Great stuff.
Ooh, no combo there because he could not have comboed on Blanka. That was a good read there from Raith.
So man, a lot of jab pressure here. Just kind of a slugfest right now. I want to see these players hold down back.
Ooh, okay, so he did the wrong Blanka ball. That was look, he was looking for medium punch Blanka ball, which would have been able to be red focused. Wow, that was crazy.
I think he entirely wanted to do that. Tries to dash in for the grab. Keep that pressure safe.
Ooh, wow.
Trying to go for the chip.
Going for the.
Wraith goes up 2-0 and wins that one very convincingly. I don't think I've seen Raith pull that far ahead of FuLLBleeD.
Yeah.
Like that dominant of a performance.
Yeah, and the thing is about it is that he DP'd a lot. I like that. I like seeing that from Raith.
I do. Until he makes you change it,
I don't. Because he never was baited. He actually, I think he hit 4 out of 4, if not maybe 3 out of 4. And that's the thing. It's like, I mean, if you're hitting those DPs, then hit those DPs. I mean, if people are not baiting your DPs, just do it. I mean, whatever works is whatever works.
It's kind of like the flowchart of Street Fighter. You know what I mean? If they can't beat you in footsies, then just continue footsing them. If they're not going to tech your grabs, then continue grabbing them. If they're not going to anti-air, then you just keep jumping in on them.
Absolutely. And the thing is, like, you can simply do whatever you want to do. You can, there's really a triangle of stuff. You can do mix-ups, you can do footsies, and you can do, let's say, on-the-ground pressure.
Sure.
You have a mix of those 3 things. Of course, you have aggressive versus passive play styles. I mean, there's a lot of yin and yang in this game. And whatever works, whatever play style or whatever you're doing works, then just keep doing it.
Absolutely. So just fantastic play from Raith. I like to see him battling back from his loss on the money match. And immediately after the match, the money match that he lost, he was saying, I'm really excited to play Gief again. I'm going to take him out in tournament.
Yeah.
And I mean, he lost a $100 money match, but if he wins $200 from the tournament, then
who cares?
Yeah, whatever. He came out ahead.
And
Raith totally has the ability to win the tournament.
Absolutely. And I like seeing him coming out to play. That's what I like seeing. I like seeing him coming out to play. Again, same thing with HellFuerte, coming out the eye of the tiger, coming out with
He's got a competitor's mindset, and I'm glad Raith certainly has a competitor's mindset, and I'm glad to see that Kyle is starting to develop that mental fortitude.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw Raith come out on Thursday. He's a little kind of unserious about things, kind of joking around. He's like, okay, I've got to get prepared for MAXOUT. And I was like, okay, if you actually come prepared for MAXOUT, then I'll be fine.
All for it.
Yeah, and he actually did. He came out to play. I mean, he lost to Gief, that's fine. It wasn't because of his mental game. It was because of, he just didn't do the right things at the right time. And, of course, didn't really know the matchup as well as he thought he did, or whatever it may be. But his mental fortitude was not the issue there. And as we saw in tournament.
And Raith is, I'm not trying to make excuses for him or anything, certainly, but Raith gets really ramped up after he's had a bit of time to warm up. He can take 2 or 3 hours to warm up sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But he's definitely a momentum-based player. Chief Gief, I'm sorry. is a bit more consistent in his play. I mean, you can always pretty much expect the same performance out of him.
I mean, if he's down in the round, you can expect to come back. If he's up in the round, you can still expect a KO. It doesn't really matter.
Absolutely. Where Raith is more as more of a kind of.
I hit a combo. I love seeing him combo because he does this whole thing. Like he gets to hit the first 2 jabs. It's kind of like this little rock of the head. By the time he gets to the neck breaker, he's over there like jamming out like this. It's pretty awesome.
In the zone, it certainly feels like he's unbeatable at times.
Oh yeah, his Ibuki is one of the best in the business, and I always like seeing it. It's a great thing to see him confident in his character.
Get your headset on backwards.
No, dog.
See it? See how far it's sitting up on your head?
Well, also you see that the mics. See, look at the mics. Yeah. This would not make any sense.
Well, yours would be on the
backwards. Right. Yeah.
Well, no, you can turn it all the way around.
That's my point.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So that's my point. No, because there's a mirror image.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Wait, this doesn't make any sense either. Because now it's definitely a mirror image. No, it's not. Yeah, because yours on the left, mine's on the right.
Yeah, that's okay though. You can completely turn these around.
Yeah. I just don't understand why it's on different sides. It's kind of weird.
Let's see here. You've got yours on your left ear. I've got mine on my left ear with the cord.
No, mine's on the right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You've got yours on the right. I've got mine on the right.
I
don't know. You wear it the way you want, man.
Hey, man. Actually, they have the left and right. No, they don't. Man, shouts to production headphones that don't have left and right.
These sound amazing.
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot better than us screaming. Like during the money match, we wouldn't have been able to hear anything.
Yeah, dude.
Brad and I.
That's really great. I mean, if I take off a headphone, it's really a big difference in how much I can hear you and as well as the game.
Wait, did our stream die or did your stream die, Rowdy? That's a very important question.
Oh, yeah. I think his did because Rip KMBC. I think he's at work.
Okay.
Shouts to Robbie Vota.
Rob Job. Taking it to the man, was not able to get off for the tournament. Denied his day off request the day before the tournament came. So he's sticking it to the man a little bit.
Yep.
Streaming while he's at work.
Yeah, take it to the man.
Much love. He's got
Brian Busby.
He's got nothing but dedication for the KCSRK scene, which we always appreciate.
FireTeam versus Immersion.
Okay.
I'm playing Immersion. I love that name. I'm just going to throw that out there before I leave. That Immersion, it sounds like infiltration, like, any of those Japanese.
Well, good luck to FireTeam. I think I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down here and put it on the We'll Be Right Back because we've got take a little break here. Thanks so much.
Gllty, FuLLBLeeD, Station 2. Big Bear Barber, Gouken, have you played yet? Have not? All right. Station 7. Rob, play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watson Shine, bang on the first day. Where you at? Still waiting. Station 4.
Immersion.
Watson, wherever you're at, find me.
Where are you from, man?
Station 4. Watson and bang on the first day. Station 4. All right, for MKX, can I get Modern Berserker and Ant KC on Station 6? And then on Station 8, can I get Star Ocean and Killing Nazis? Maximum.
Okay, everybody, I'm back here. It's going to be Cups doing a little bit of solo commentary. Right now, we have a button warm-up here for TO Immersion to Pika. He's kind of got a spotty he shows up here and there to different types of tournaments. He's kind of, I'd consider him a MAXOUT regular, though. Let's see here, FireTeam, a Kansas City player. I consider him on the rise. He is definitely one of the stronger players in Kansas City, but however, in kind of traveling competition, he hasn't really showed his chops all that much yet. Just still a little inexperienced in the tourney scene. but he is definitely a strong player, and we always, here in Kansas City, we always kind of talk about how just one day he's just going to show up and win a tourney and nobody's ever going to beat him again, because he is that type of player. He's got outstanding technology for the game, and just good all-around footsies. He's really trying to develop his fundamental game a lot more and not rely so much on kind of what he calls gimmick play. So that's very good on him to realize the weaknesses in his play and try to round that out. So TO Immersion here is going to be going with a Gouken. So I'm not too familiar with the matchup of Akuma and Gouken, but Gouki and Gouken, maybe I should say. FireTeam going with the Wrath of the Raging Demon Ultra 2, or Ultra 1, I'm sorry, while Gouken is going for the Jinjin Hadouken number Ultra 2 here. What I can expect from this matchup is that he's going to be trying to airball, trying to snipe him out of the air with the air fireball, and then lead directly into Ultra 2 on reaction. This matchup is canon. Good stuff, Robbie. Good flex. So I want to see FireTeam kind of stay patient on the ground here. He kind of gets really excited to get in there and mix people up. And Immersion is a strong player. I've seen him play very many times, and he goes about even and kind of penalizes big players sometimes. Good meaty setup on that second hit of the roundhouse. Getting good buttons in here. He's got the corner pressure now. Gouken not too terribly strong. Good read on that. Full punish with that fully charged focus. Doesn't get to complete the combo with the sweep. Goes with the Shoryuken to close it out. Really strong performance from FireTeam on the first round there. Okay, going into the second round here. Immersion goes in for that dash sweep. Kind of a questionable button there. That's certainly not safe. Although Gouken does have a fantastic sweep. It's not that good. Good fake cross up in that situation. Builds a little extra meter. Gets the full crumple on that one. Does the reset there. Was it trying to do a meaty crouching punch there? Good parry on Immersion's part there. He's looking to certainly snipe him out of the air so we can hit him with that Ultra 2. And that'll kind of push it back into his favor there. Good anti-air on FireTeam's part there. Good fireball pressure from Immersion. I like that he's trying to slow the game down. Trying to think about what Gouken has on Akuma in terms of the matchup, and he's definitely got a better fireball, so he's playing the fireball game. Doesn't quite read the backdash. I believe that there's an option select for Ultra 2 for reading Akuma backdashes with the Ultra 2. Gets the full punch out of that one. Tries to snipe him out of the air again. Gets a good read through that one. Hard read on that dash through. FireTeam kind of chuckling and shaking his head, kind of saying, well done on that one, on that great read. Does 2 fireballs and then dashes through with the punch, the big yellow punch. Knocks him out of the air with the EX Shoryuken, I'll just go ahead and call it. The foot Shoryuken. So our good jump X by Immersion. He understands that he kind of has FireTeam on tilt, and he's trying to make an advantage on that. Fireball pressure. Whiffs that. Ooh, does a whiff.
Yo, what's up, Cups?
Joining me right now, we have our very own Kansas City's Raith. Thank you so much for joining me on commentary, Raith. What do you think about this matchup here so far?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a ton about Gouken. I just know that when I used to play online, Goukens would blow me up with the EX counter because it completely destroys like Vortex, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, I haven't watched a lot of this match, but that could be what's happening right now.
It's FireTeam he's going between this weird phase of going mad aggro and then realizing that he shouldn't do that, and then just kind of backing up. But I like that whenever he notices that Gouken has the Ultra 2 stocked, he's staying on the ground so that he doesn't get sniped out of the air with the air fireball and then hit with Ultra 2. So
that is weird. So has that happened already?
No, not yet, but he's just very cognizant of it.
That's a weird thing to be cautious of without it happening.
Well, he's certainly thrown out the air fireballs the second he gets Ultra 2. Yeah. So you know that's what he's looking for. Okay, so we have...
I played this guy like when I first got here. His Gouken's really good. I don't know why he's switching.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't have much faith in it, even though he did, bring the round back and take that one round. I guess maybe doesn't feel too confident with it. I know that he as well has an Akuma that he just doesn't really, I guess, feel comfortable throwing out in this matchup. But
I mean, I obviously don't know him very well, but whenever someone switches to Ryu, I can't help but cringe.
Yeah, it's kind of a desperation move. It really is in pretty much all situations.
It's like it's basically saying like, okay, I can't win with my character, so I'm gonna try to outplay you with Ryu.
Yeah, sure.
Because that's kind of what Ryu says, right? It's like
I'm a better player.
Yeah, I think I'm better. Yeah. I'm gonna outplay you. But
yeah, I mean,
I don't know. It's just everyone knows how to beat up Ryu.
Yeah,
like we're saying now. He knows Ryu's options. He knows his jump height. He knows all the dynamics.
FireTeam is a very knowledgeable player. I don't know how much Immersion knows about FireTeam, but he's got a lot of fantastic anti-Shoto tech.
God, that's so far.
Yeah, absolutely. He always complains about how vertical the Shoryuken goes to, that it's not very good. So
it's like, mine's not the best. I don't like it.
Therefore it's bad. Yeah. But I mean, FireTeam with a really commanding performance. Looking really comfortable. Like I said, he's got a lot of anti-Shoto tech, so I don't think he's got anything.
I mean, you have to if you play this game.
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
Good throw.
And he's getting some damage in. Good damage. Let's see if he can chase this. Oh my god, that was great. He didn't. It doesn't punish apparently though.
And this is something that we've been trying to add to FireTeam's game more often, is grabbing earlier and often, and more often, because previously FireTeam's frame trap game would just be him throwing moves after moves after moves.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Like, throws are obviously good, and you have to condition people to not, or you have to condition people to press buttons, right?
Yeah, absolutely. To try to grab tech.
At the same time, I understand where FireTeam's coming from, because I have the same problem a lot of times. Like, you lose ground when you go for a throw.
Sure.
And if it hits, it's great, yeah. But if they take it, like, you lose all your momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of how it is for me as well as a Cody player, because like I can grab them and do 130 damage, or I can counter hit them and do 400 damage and stun them.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, for some characters, it's like integral for them to grab, and some characters it's more just like setting things up.
Yeah, absolutely. Good sweep, good footsie tool there. Mike, I guess Immersion seems pretty confident, pretty familiar with the Akuma matchup as well.
See what he can do here. That was really good.
Yeah.
But
good attempt.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna bring this back? Oh no, I was looking at the wrong meter. I was like, he's got a lot of meter.
Oh, I see. Well, good play from FireTeam in that situation.
Like one crouch forward EX fireball would have brought that right back.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take just a quick break, and we'll be right back with some more commentary and more Street Fighter.
Yeah, I can't help but disagree with the Ryu switch. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I destroy Ryu, so I never disagree with, or I never agree with the Ryu switch. Good showing though. I mean, this is the first time. That guy's from Topeka, which is not too far from KC. It's about an hour and a half drive. But I've never seen him before, and he's really solid. Which, yeah, that's great. I don't think Topeka's scene is really big, so. Yeah, FireTeam.
It's not my fault, it's Fire Meme. That's actually Zach's fault.
Fire Meme.
Of course it's Zach. What else would name me Fire Meme? But it's
I
me.
don't know.
It's me.
Zach's got he calls everyone else a memer, but he's the memeiest of all.
He is the memeiest of all. So up next is going to be me and HellFuerte, but we're just going to wait until Cups gets back. Otherwise, you're going to be solo commentary.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
That'd be pretty ripped, but...
I guess that means I play Beezy, because there's only 4 people left in winners, right?
You're playing Beezy, yeah.
Okay.
And Beezy was playing another tournament.
Oh, I guess Robbie knew before I did.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on that challenge grind, dude.
I swear he just wanted to post because it was 420 on the timer.
Yeah. That's probably right. That's something Robbie would do. But so of course HellFuerte and myself, and then as soon as Cups gets back.
Well, I'm glad I'm on the other side of that bracket.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to play HellFuerte at all.
You're confident against Beezy?
Yeah, I mean a lot of people lose to Beezy and Decapre in general because no one knows how to really fight Decapre. But for some reason, I'm really good against her.
Well, that's good because I have no idea how to beat Beezy, dude. It's like, it's just
you can't test his reactions. I mean, that's why I'm.
Well, I didn't know that the first time I played him. I didn't even know. And everyone's like, dude, why do you neutral jump? I didn't know he could punish.
Yeah, I mean, I know because I used to like being a Marvel player. He was a big source of competition when he would come down because he was like such a monster in Marvel, and it's really just comes down to his execution and his reactions.
Yeah, and Beezy's a solid player overall. He places very well in MKX, Marvel.
Yeah. I like to think of Beezy as kind of like STL's version of me, right? Yeah. Like not the best at anything, but like pretty damn good at everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you and Beezy are kind of the same. He's just Asian, so I guess he's got that.
And I like to consider my execution good, even though it's not a lot of the time.
Nah, dude.
But Beezy's execution is like constantly good.
How'd you hit that unblinkable one-frame link against Gief?
That's all I was hitting.
Dude, that's hard as hell, dude. Don't even give me that. All you need
I
to
couldn't
do to win
backdash to
that-
save my life, but at least I got my
in that
wings.
match is to use stand medium kick more, dude. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
I think you would have had that.
Stand medium kick, huh?
Stand medium kick, godlike, dude. I'd kill for that button.
I mean, it's interesting. It is -4 on block,
He's not going to punish.
but obviously, yeah, you can cancel it and all that good stuff.
Go and get the, what is the... I think this is what we're looking... Nope, that's... Whoops. I'm just...
Way to bring back bad memories,
There we go.
FireTeam.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I love you.
I appreciate it.
No, it's okay, because it'll drive. Because you're one of those players that's like super momentum based, dude. I love whenever you combo, like when you first start out. You know what I mean? It's like a slight.
Yeah, I'm very adaptive. Like, I go in strong pretty much every match.
Yeah, dude.
At least I try.
I really do envy your should I say the tiger, the eye of the tiger? Should I say eye of the tiger? I have a hard time getting an eye to the tiger, dude. It's,
Right.
But
Well,
you get in there.
It's a double-edged sword because that's also what I call pride, and it'll bite you in the ass sometimes.
Absolutely.
And KC, please report back to the TL station.
I'm really surprised it's not Charlie, dude.
Switch it over.
I'm really surprised it's
I
not
think they're
Charlie.
starting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one is it? I can't see.
I have top one. There you go.
Oh, no.
Oh, down. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. And we got,
Alright.
and this should be the new names
So
right
that's
there.
not fired. Okay.
There we go.
Bang on the first date. I like his name.
Except for they're switched. Whoops. There we go. Now we got the names all right. Bang on the first date, and it's spelled incorrectly because I'm the best.
Yeah, so anyone that keeps up with the KC Street Fighter scene, you'll probably notice that this guy is... You've never heard of Bang on the First Date. I don't know if he... It seems like that might not be like his consistent tag.
But it's sure hilarious. I'll give him that.
But yeah, he is from Topeka and really solid
Yeah.
for never coming out to MAXOUT.
I really would like to see him again. I always call it the pie chin, like where you just do the most basic combo to win the situation. He did a folk stack and he tried to do like I think crouch fierce into fireball, I think, but instead he just got heavy punch fireball. I just like to see him do something really basic. You know what I mean? I always like seeing that from players doing something really basic. You know, make execution easier whenever you're trying to finish off an opponent.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, for me, I can feel right before I'm about to do something with heavy execution if I'm gonna do it or not.
Yeah, it's like
so yeah, I'm
you have
like,
that
I'm not
spidey
doing this
sense.
right now. No. And then you like
Just chill.
worry and then kind of like back out and do something completely wrong. It's like,
Yeah,
damn
because you're
it.
like, I'm gonna change my hands. Oh wait, I
Yeah.
can't change my hands. Yeah, absolutely. And so Immersion and Bang in the first day here. Gouken versus Rose, interesting matchup. Rose with those really high recovery or high startup fireballs, whichever one you're using, and Gouken with just fantastic fireballs. And I like to see Immersion use his fireballs a little more often.
It also goes to note that these guys are both from Topeka, I believe. I think.
Here, you can take it.
FireTeam's gonna piece because he has a play soon.
Okay,
Yeah, these new headsets are great.
Are they nice?
They're so soft.
I can hear you. You know, we can hear each other really well.
Right.
Everything like that. Okay.
I don't have to listen to Dwayne yelling over the mic.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great. But yeah, I was just talking about how these guys are both from Topeka, I believe, so I don't know what they have on each other.
Absolutely. Emergence from Topeka, if you could update that. Okay, you did. Cool.
Whoever is the owners for stations 4 and 7.
But yeah, I'm really impressed with this Bang on the First Date guy.
This Rose
I've never
player?
heard of him. No, it's...
The Rose.
I think it's mixed up. No, wait.
That's right. It's right.
Oh, yeah, that's
Emergence.
right. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
this guy here.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Immersion because he's from Topeka, and from what everyone tells me from Topeka, there is no Street Fighter scene. So
Okay,
if
sure,
he's playing pretty well for no scene.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of been to a few MAXOUTs before. His name before
He
I
has?
think his name was Mike V, because I
Weird.
played him in tournament a couple times.
I don't remember him.
I played him in the MAXOUT last year in June, the first one for Ultra. I played him in
Gotcha.
tournament. His
Yeah,
name was like
that's
Mike
crazy.
V or something like that before.
All right. But yeah, really impressed. So the way this matchup goes is, well, this is the end of the matchup here. Oh no, I think that was Ultra for sure. That had to be Ultra.
Oh, let me think. I don't know. Does he do like air fireball or something in Ultra too?
Huh? Off the back throw?
Yeah. You can do the punch, the EX punch.
Yeah, that's weird. It must have been mistimed. I would have liked to just see the Ultra straight up, to be honest, though.
Okay.
I think it would have killed.
Can't focus back here on fire.
But yeah, the way this matchup should go is, I think most of Gouken's matchups honestly play the same.
Okay.
He's
Sure. That makes sense.
he's got like the best fireball and sweep in the game. Like seriously, both the best fireball and
Yes,
sweep in the game.
absolutely. Yeah.
So
Not even just like his air fireball. I mean, if it were just his ground fireball, it'd
yeah,
still be fantastic.
obviously he can't switch up the speeds because he can change the angle.
Yeah.
But they have not zero recovery, but very little recovery.
It's like a
and
Giles fireball.
They start up like at a medium like amount of speed.
He can make it 2 hits. He can change the timing with charging it.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing to have.
I think most of his matchups go the same. So what I was saying is he's going to throw fireballs, and you get close, he's going to annoy you with sweep.
Yeah, and he's got some good frame trap options as well to keep the offensive pressure going.
Oh yeah. Like
Overhead.
Gouken's weird because if you get thrown by him, he's the only character in the game that can combo off his throw.
Sure. Yeah.
Hit or his normal throw.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. And that's bang on the first
you have to
hit.
be really cautious to not get thrown by him, which makes his frame traps that much stronger, right?
And, yeah, and bang on the first date takes out a teammate of his. Unfortunate to see that, but I mean, if you're this deep in the tournament, sometimes you are going to see that.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, it's not winners round 3. That's wrong.
It's not. Sorry.
That was losers semis, right?
Losers semis, I think. We haven't had anybody running the stream for a while, so it's been kind of on us.
So 4 left in winners right now are HellFuerte and FireTeam, and they're going to play each other, and then it's me and Beezy.
Yeah, you and Beezibop as well.
Or, which is confusing, because I thought I would play Mike Webb, but I guess he lost to Beezy.
Can you check for us, Chris, who lost to, who Mike Webb lost to? You lose to Beezy. That would be another team kill, which would be kind of unfortunate. Taking a look here at the bracket. Mike Webb, there.
Dhalsim, come here, please.
By the way, while I have a moment while they're messing with brackets, I just want to apologize to everyone for that awful money match. I was playing well, but my execution was not good.
Well, we currently have it that Luxon beat Mike Webb. On the bracket.
God. That cannot be right. I mean, Luxon is doing the brackets. So what the... I mean, I don't know. Maybe in like an alternate universe.
Well,
we all love Luxon, but he's just like the biggest troll.
He entered the tournament as Macaulay Bulkin.
No, that's Rob.
Oh, that's Rob.
Yeah.
So Rob beat Mike Webb.
Maybe he did. No. I remember Rob saying he lost to Mike Webb.
So sorry for the little snafu on bracket there. We'll certainly try to figure it out, guys.
Yeah, Rob told me he lost to Mike Webb. So...
Okay, so... Alright, so it looks like...
Oh, boy. This is like... Is this like the summer special? Street Fighter summer special? Like messed up all the brackets? Replay top 8?
Not sure. Not sure.
All
hey,
right.
BZ, did you beat Mike Webb? You did? Okay, so that makes sense. So the bracket is correct then. Okay, great.
So we're going to go ahead.
What? Because Luxon's doing it.
All right, so right now we have coming up winter semis.
This
FireTeam versus HellFuerte.
This is going to be another team kill here. These guys play each other every week, if not more.
Yeah, these guys might as well be like best friends because they play like 3 times a week.
Yeah, absolutely.
After. All money match after. Are you out? Leah, are you out? Okay. So yeah, winter semis. FireTeam, HellFuerte.
HellFuerte has been playing the best Street Fighter of his life from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this is normal HellFuerte, honestly. If you remember, HellFuerte always does well against Gief Kid.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Always.
I'm just saying.
So I wouldn't really judge his performance on that. I would honestly favor him in that match.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, as of late, HellFuerte's been doing really well in
He's definitely
tournament.
way more consistent lately.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's been beating good players in tournaments such as yourself, as well as Robbie V and FireTeam in certain situations and things like that.
HellFuerte is kind of like my Achilles heel.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like to be a lot of people's kind of Achilles heel at this time. But and speaking of this matchup, he has beaten FireTeam on several occasions. But largely, I think it's in FireTeam's favor.
Going into this, I know HellFuerte is... He's like, dude, I really hope FireTeam doesn't win because that is the last person I want to play. Which gives me which gives me a good inclination that HellFuerte does not like playing him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, which makes sense. If you're an execution kind of guy like FireTeam is, Like, you have a whole bunch of options against HellFuerte.
Absolutely, and he's really knowledgeable about pretty every matchup that he comes against.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it was something that I was kind of talking about on stream earlier about like a lot of people outside of Kansas City might not know very much about FireTeam because he doesn't really do too well when he travels.
He's not really known for tournament performance.
But at any time, it feels like FireTeam could just show up and never lose again because he's so dangerous in his footsie game nowadays. Counter hit setups and just pure knowledge and execution of the game.
Right.
So here we go, right in here.
Yeah. All right, so going right into our game plan here, that looked like an unblockable, but maybe HellFuerte just wasn't.
Stays on the same side there with the light kick. I like that. I feel like a lot of players today have been kind of switching themselves, putting themselves in the corner just for the sake of it, you know, for a combo.
Stand heavy kick is great, by the way, against HellFuerte. I said HellFuerte, but I mean HellFuerte. Hits him both times, pretty much from every distance.
Drops combo there. Good. Ooh, could
FADC.
That was totally read that.
That was interesting.
So like we were saying, I mean, FireTeam has kind of been developing all parts of this game. The reads, the footsies, everything's kind of coming together for FireTeam.
I mean, I don't really know why he FADC'd that. Obviously, it was a punish, but I wonder if he was scared of something or if he just wanted to close the round out. He had a good life lead, so maybe he just wanted to like make sure he wouldn't lose.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, interesting read. Ooh, all right, so we got HellFuerte going in now.
Teleport out.
That was the smallest chest bump I've ever seen.
HellFuerte very well known for having a Q-bomb charge at all times, and sometimes all 3 Q-bombs charge at the same time.
I learned a little something the other day. He does the same thing J-Spot does, which is he actually puts his while he's he puts his what is this called?
Like kind of the meat of your hand.
Yeah, like
the base
where the fingers meet the hand.
Yeah.
He holds those on the punch buttons while also curving his fingers, or he holds those on the kicks buttons while also curving his fingers to do the punch buttons.
Right, that makes
sense. So if you know he's charging a Q-palm, just know that he can't use kicks. Yeah, he can't focus, can't grab tech.
Yeah.
I mean, he could release the Q-bomb at any time.
Right.
But
good teleport out by FireTeam there, but HellFuerte sitting on a pretty decent lead.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Oh my. Oh god.
So HellFuerte.
Oh, Q-bomb, dude! It's so
dirty.
God damn it!
It is.
It's so disgusting.
Yeah, new Q-bomb is about a 3. It's like a 3 to 4 square invulnerable wall.
Yeah, I mean it easily goes half the stage. The EX version. It's just so annoying.
Right. So
if you're a character that likes to jump, like Akuma, Yun, you know.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's rough, man.
He can easily punish you.
Ooh, okay, good frame trap on that standing roundhouse. I want to see.
All right, yeah. I like the challenge.
Yeah, sure. Got to keep him honest on stuff like that.
For sure.
If he's feeling himself a little too much, he's got to watch him across the screen with standing roundhouse. And it's good to make him. It's good to make him pay for that. Teleport out. Good follow by the Q-bomb.
Yeah, man. Good
the Ultra 2.
Yeah, he definitely wanted Ultra 2 there. It's
good.
It's interesting that I figured FireTeam would be someone that would, you know, do teleport backwards for the Ultra, because you can really screw yourself over if you miss the Ultra input and you teleport forward.
Side, yeah.
Yeah, so I hope he doesn't do that too much more. Vortex opportunity. Oh my God, chest bump beats that?
I'd like to see FireTeam kind of pepper in those, you know, those palms a little bit more to kind of equate for the EX backdash and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I really don't like that HellFuerte is not respecting the stand heavy kick though.
Right, absolutely. Full punish on this one here, and that's going to be it.
Damn, calculated damage.
Absolutely. It's he's a computer, man. You put numbers in, you get results out. That is the FireTeam way.
I really don't like. I mean, good Akuma players like FireTeam are obviously going to test if you can counter stand heavy kick or not. Right. That is.
If you don't, that's a dangerous.
That is the scrub killing tool for Akuma.
Absolutely.
Like every character kind of has that tool. That is Akuma's.
Absolutely.
And HellFuerte is not really doing anything about it.
What's Ibuki's scrub buster?
I would obviously just Vortex.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like if you don't know that you can't get out of Ibuki setups, then you're gonna lose.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Cody's is definitely the towards medium punch.
Yeah,
that is the scrub.
Cody's is kind of just like, I think it's maybe towards medium punch or just crouch light kick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it reaches so far and can punish everything.
Yeah.
So if you don't know your frame data, he can punish you for a lot of things too.
Definitely those in comparison. Whenever I play a player, I try the towards medium punch, crouching light kick frame trap, and then I just do that to death if it works.
Forward medium punch is what? Like
Plus
plus
two.
1? Oh, plus 2? Okay.
Yeah.
And if you hit it meaty, it's like going to be like a good plus 4 or 5.
You can Ultra 2 out of it, so.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Anyway, back to
FireTeam. Yeah, FireTeam doing really good at adjusting. God, ballsy DP.
Yeah, I like to see that in his play, that he's peppered in a lot often too. He's
Yeah.
adding grabs earlier in his game to make the frame traps come alive, and he's not scared to throw out DP anymore. He'll do it on
You have
reversals.
to, man. Like,
yeah, you got it.
dude,
it's a 3-frame
Fuerte
DP.
will run over you if you don't challenge him. Oh my God, the chest bumps.
Okay, good option. I don't think he wanted. I think he wanted sweep, but that's okay.
No, he definitely wants stand heavy cake.
Okay, all right.
Because that would have sealed it if he had hit his combo.
Okay, I see. Good fireball pressure.
Oh.
Our team playing defensively. I like
The back
that.
jump
And
whiffing.
We're going down the wire here on this team kill.
It's funny seeing HellFuerte just like dodge random things.
Yeah, yeah. Jumping around.
Like he just like, he does a jump back fierce and somehow Forte goes over him.
Yeah, absolutely. Good teleport out.
Oh,
okay.
not fast enough.
No,
Just a second too late. Sweep,
Good sweep,
punish.
Man, that's always the thing.
Going for, what the hell?
Goodness. It's okay. Gets the grab. I like that. The frame trap going.
Is he
here.
gonna crack? Ooh. Oh my God, that was
that.
wonderful.
And that's gonna tie. That's gonna
That
pretty
is
much
so.
tie it up.
That is so cheesy, but I can't like help but like it. You know?
Right. And that
It's like-
puts it about even here. So next mix up is probably gonna end it for either player. It's a
Nice
sweep here.
whiffing again. All right, that's
Ooh,
not
drops
it.
That's not gonna work against HellFuerte.
Oh God, he's going a little crazy.
Next to
I don't know
wire.
what's gonna happen, dude.
I'm really scared
Dude,
right now.
anything-
I don't know what's going on because it's hard to know who to.
Oh my God,
And HellFuerte.
that was. Oh my, you know, dude. Honestly, I'm surprised because, like, playing FireTeam often, I know that he likes the DP if he's getting flustered. I'm surprised he was not mashing DP though. I would have been. We all know Fuerte doesn't have any combos off jab,
Right.
so I don't know why he
absolutely.
would not just like DP. You know?
Sure, absolutely. You're not FireTeam.
No, I'm not
can't fix
FireTeam.
this.
I wish I was FireTeam.
Brownie face. But, I mean, we did see a lot of really solid play out of FireTeam in that set. Just unfortunately, it didn't really work out for him. And, I mean, solid play by HellFuerte. He's really showing off those chops. George, that's Higgs Bison.
Yeah, he lost HellFuerte.
HellFuerte, the HellFuerte
I know that he got 2-0'd by HellFuerte.
And it
I
was
don't know who else he lost to.
It was a pretty dominant performance as well. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I can't change it. This is actually Raith. This is not FireTeam. At XZR FireTeam.
Man, this shit's blurry. Is it just like...
It's the light. It's the light over here. It kind of mixes up all of our stuff here.
That's crazy.
Okay,
All
Raith,
right,
you are
yeah,
up.
I'm up.
Thank you so much for joining me on.
Of course.
Good luck.
I also have to pee, so I'm way behind right now.
Alrighty. Okay, just me, everybody, for a little bit. We're gonna let FireTeam cool down a little bit. He's still got the nerves going on here.
Gief Kid and Big Bear Barber, when do you need to report your match?
Whatever.
Okay, so we have FireTeam joining me again. Yeah, sorry, the focus has been kind of mixed up here with the light to our right here. It's quite bright, and then to the left, it's pretty dark, so it kind of mixes up the.
Well,
the
I'm a
focus of the
shining
camera.
bright light of hope, so
Way to go, dude! You still
Man.
got time.
yeah,
It's fine.
still gotta win quite a bit. Man, that really sucks. I teleported out the last second. That would have been sweet read. I did teleport out Ultra 2, but instead I think I got sweep.
Well, the only thing I gotta say is we won't keep it too much about the match that we just
Absolutely.
saw. If HellFuerte doesn't get anything out of jabs,
Yeah,
so if he's jabbing, you should probably be mashing DP.
yeah, true that.
So that's the only thing that I have advice on that one. So
Match that DP.
and maybe grab earlier and often,
Yeah.
because if you get HellFuerte on the ground, you know what to do.
So next up we have Beezy versus Raith, I believe.
Yes, Beezy versus Raith is
Beezy
certainly
and
going to be the matchup. So Beezy versus Raith here on the stream. This is going to be a good matchup here. I'm expecting Decapre versus Ibuki here.
Levy, baby, go.
HellFuerte still flying high.
Good
from
luck
this
in the
win there.
bracket. See you in losers, nerd. Yeah, absolutely. Gief gets.
This is not Gllty gear.
Yeah, it is Gllty gear. Oh, I mean, with Beezy, you don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
it
that's
could be
true.
Gllty gear, MKX,
It could
Marvel.
be Marvel. It could be
USF4.
It could probably be backgammon or something.
Yeah,
weird
dude,
like
you don't
that.
even know. It could be chess.
Yeah,
Still beating you up. You don't even know. You don't even
Yeah.
know what game he's even playing.
absolutely.
Shouts to Beezy, dude. He's so good at like every game he picks up.
Yeah,
I wish I was.
fantastic.
I wish I was
going to do a little bit warm up on his Decapre here, getting ready for his match against Raith.
Decap.
Decapre.
Oh, wrecked.
Not I don't mean that.
Rex.
I do not mean that.
Yeah, dude, his Decapre is pretty sweet. I lost it the last tournament. Well, mind you, I did not know anything about that matchup knowledge, and he let me string my. And the thing is, he didn't. You can tell he's a good player because he didn't instantly string me up for not knowing the matchup. He just let me rock, and then he's like, okay, I actually got to win this, and then he just finally got the choke hold and then just took me out. So Raith versus Beezy, of course. These guys are both really good at the game. Beezy, of course, representing that good Decapre play, and Raith representing the good Ibuki play. Both these characters rush down in their own regards. However, Decapre, of course, known for a little more turtling, I'd say, play style. However, she still is a really solid character, but at the same time, she's definitely got some holes in her play. I mean, she's not an Akuma, and her health reflects that as well. So
sure, absolutely, and I think the greatest benefit out of Decapre's play right now is people don't really know what to expect in certain situations.
Absolutely,
people are still pretty unfamiliar with the character.
It's like, oh, he's gonna jump behind me, cross me up, EX. Overhead, and that's what you think is going to happen. Is like he just jumps in front of you and just throws you, and you're like, wow, this character's so broken. But
absolutely,
he did something that a Ryu could do, a Chun-Li could do. He did something that every character in the game could do. But
sure.
Until you see it so many times to Decapre, you think he could do anything and everything.
Exactly,
but
and it's not just our level either, which I'd consider like a lower, moderate level of Street Fighter. But even if you watch like big tournaments like Stunfest, where Infiltration's Decapre was just kind of running over people because they don't know the matchup.
Like, it's not like the Infiltration beats people up. That's right. But the thing is, like, he just literally it was just, you could tell they had no idea what was going on. They were just super, like we all seen high-level Kuma play. We've all seen high-level Ken play. We've all seen high-level Ryu play. But we have not seen high-level Decapre play. Speaking of Raith, where did Raith go?
He's using the restroom real fast, and then he'll be coming back
real
to the
fast.
match. So, real fast. He's
like 25 minutes.
He's got a PP.
Got a PP?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not a number? Are you sure it's not a deuce?
No, I'm sure it's a PP.
Oh, okay, good. That's what you'd say to his kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
I imagine. See how instant that freaking dive kick was? It looked like a regular old spiral arrow. Spiral arrow. I have a hard time saying that word. Spiral arrow. It looked really low to the ground, and that was really sweet. Yeah, advantage with the Ghost Realm. Shouts to Robbie. Silver, is that like supposed to rid the vampires or something?
Yeah, Silver is werewolves and vampires.
Oh. And so, BZ representing some great Decapre play here. But
yeah, absolutely.
2 wins in a row already.
Okay, so we are actually in the game right now. Raith showing a little bit of lack of defense here on this Ryu.
The defense is not really showing too well either.
Ryu really not a character that Raith plays very often, and we got a pretty early stun in the round here.
This is just looking sad, boys.
This is just looking a little dirty. Beezibop using the same pressure string, and Raith still has not adapted yet. So a terrible button, but
it works out to win the round. I don't even know.
Great frame trap by Beezibop. Really opens up Raith for you.
Stand jab, walk forward into close hard kick. Wow, Raith, you got bopped, dude. That's 2 in a row, and then a perfect.
Absolutely.
Dang.
But Raith is hometown Kansas City Arts Arcade, so we are going to go ahead and make an exemption and let Raith replay the set
with his main character
after getting septuple perfected by Beezibop's Decapre.
Of course, we collusion like that here at KC
Yeah,
Arcade.
absolutely. We have no pride. We have no class.
We just collusion it out.
We
dude.
do whatever we want, actually.
Welcome to KC Arcade. The door is on the right.
Easy unblockables actually are a thing.
Dude, I absolutely hate that freaking neutral jump with the Capri. How she does the grab,
the snatch out of the air.
Yeah, it does nothing. Like it's not actually a move or anything, but she just does this.
Yeah.
Like she moves in the air for no reason
really
at all.
Strange.
And then her fierce looks kind of the same way. So it's like you're like, okay, he's just kind of grabbing, and then because that looks like how a fierce should look. From like Cammy's stand fierce or neutral jump fierce is just like that.
Okay.
It's exactly the same animation practically, except for Cammy's goes a little bit more farther up.
Sure. Okay.
And it's like, oh, he did neutral jump fierce, but it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's just.
Absolutely. And right now we have Raith Ibuki that we've seen quite a bit today in Beezibop's Decapre going for the Ultra 2, the anti-air Ultra. Obviously that's going to be a good option.
I mean,
Ibuki.
the Ultra 1 is really not that great of an option when you have the 7-frame startup of the Ultra 2.
Mm-hmm. And it's great for characters that spend a lot of time in the air. And on the setup that we have here, there's no alternate costumes or anything like that, so Raith doesn't get to use his patented purple Street Ibuki clothes.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah, this is actually an early stun
This
here.
is actually an early stun. And
Dang.
Beezibop looking to continue his
Wow.
and does get the
P.
the 8th perfect in a row here.
Man, that is simply great play here from Beezibop.
Absolutely.
So many perfects in a row.
You're not really noticing too much of a difference in play in Beezibop right now.
But Beezibop, of course, when he does that scramble, it doesn't actually gain any meter and when he goes into fake. And so keep that in mind.
Yeah,
you can sit there and do that all day long, and you just, it doesn't actually affect you.
Decapre is DP, just outstanding damage, and he's going to be utilizing it a lot in this match.
I always say it's the best DP in the game if you're in front of it.
Oh yeah, sure.
But if you're behind it,
it's got a fantastic hitbox and does tons of damage and combos into itself.
However, if you're behind it, it autocorrects absolutely terribly.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst autocorrecting DPs in the game.
Absolutely, and it's got a lot of recovery on it, so you can certainly punish hard for that. Raith starting his Vortex up here. Great, I don't know what was really going on there. It looked like a crouch tech actually in Raith's favor.
So now Beezy representing some of the air options. There's that really disgusting scramble into Spiral Arrow. And Raith coming out losing the first game already. Beezibop representing some pretty... Think about Decapre, she's always pressuring you. Something you have to keep in mind. When she does that little scramble, I mean, she is pressuring you from quite literally across the screen.
Sure, yeah,
and
absolutely. That's kind of the dash in here. And that is a good point that PPCnB brings up here, that Raith did play a very high level Decapre, known as Danny-san, in UMSK at that Omaha tournament, in which he did come out ahead of. So obviously Raith does know the matchup, but Beezibop kind of offering a little bit of difference right now in play. Seems to be a little bit more read-based from what I've seen out of Beezibop's play.
Yeah, he's a good player, and he currently reads are his strong point across all those games. I don't know what it is. I don't play him too often, but
it's always interesting to see players that have a lot of confidence in their game. You know, you can just tell that he kind of is always feeling himself at one point or another. Good kunai by Raith.
That was jump cancel ultra. However, he still gets the stun.
Build a little extra.
Oh, I just again.
Wow, and that might be it. Raith reels back in his chair. Certainly surprised.
Of course, Ibuki terrible on the chip damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Raith really needs to come out ahead in this round, or it's going to be painful.
Wow.
Gets the grab.
And see, that's where that Pai Chen comes in.
And Beezibop looking over to his right, where Raith is sitting, as very confused that he didn't close out the round with that stun.
Yeah, of course. Pai Chen it up, get a stand fierce into the up kicks, and that would easily close out the round.
Yeah,
once it goes for
like that. Seemed like he kind of just froze, and he even tried to start off his finish with jab pressure, which he could have just done a fierce and ended the thing.
Yeah.
Good crumple here by Raith. Dropped his combo.
Okay, so the thing is, we're seeing a lot of drops from Raith. I like seeing him go to those tournament combos. That's what I had to do in my set. I dropped a lot of things, so I realized, okay, I just need to go for the basic.
Sure, definitely time. Gets the mix up there. I think he tried to jump up for the grab. Okay, good read on the DP.
You cannot do that. You have to just do raw meeting. That thing is actually, wow, that is amazing.
Backdash does catch airborne enemies. It takes the horizontal route. Gets a good damage.
That's dead. Oh, never mind.
That's not dead.
That last hit does no damage.
Yeah, but that last hit.
Oh, that's cute. You see the air throw stopped him in midair?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Good air
stuff.
That would have been dangerous. Raith does not get the punish up.
Nope, that is not a true box string.
And gets knocked out of the tournament by Beezibop. Fantastic play from Beezibop.
Not the tournament, that's winners.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That was winners.
Raith too good,
semis,
dude.
Yeah.
So now next up it's going to be, I think, KSHK loves to do winners finals early. I have no idea why, but we usually do.
So it's a good thing that Raith's got a little bit of extra tournament life in him.
Yeah.
We're back here. Cups and FireTeam. Thanks so much.
Him and AJ and capitalizing my name twice.
Yeah,
I'll let it rock.
I did it in your game. Full capitalization.
Yeah, full caps, dude.
FireTeam.
If I'm going to be a 14-year by my name, I might as well be a 14-year.
Raith sounding off, doesn't really know what to do about the Decapre slide. Maybe a personal, or if he's asking technical question, I'm not really sure.
No, he's just upset.
Why didn't he do it? Not why couldn't he do it.
Yeah. So next up, we have Beezy versus HellFuerte Winners Finals. Again, we always like to do Winners Finals a little earlier here.
That's okay. It gives people a little bit more time to kind of hang out and do their thing.
Yeah, but HellFuerte beat me to get there, and good stuff
Gief
for him.
Kid, who's
that was man. If that was definitely the highlight of the night.
Well, as a commentator, I have no bias.
Yeah,
one way
absolutely
or the
no
other.
bias.
One way or the other. But I may have been slapping my legs the whole time.
Whenever Kyle got a sick knockdown.
Yeah, absolutely. And he really played that matchup well. But Beezibop seems to be kind of on fire so far.
Yeah, Beezy always on fire, just to be honest.
Yeah, he is a very consistent player, isn't he?
It's always top 4, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always top 4. It is Winners Finals, 3 out of 5.
It says semis.
Wait, is it semis? Wait, who's still in the bracket? No, that's Winners. That has to be Winners Finals. That literally has to be winners finals. There's no other people in the bracket.
Okay. But
Really?
it's just the bracket's so low.
No, because they call grand finals.
Yeah, okay, I saw it here.
Finals.
I need to change this here.
Yeah, and also change the names and also change the winners semis to winners finals. So yeah, both these guys win their way up here. Kyle, of course, representing that sweet HellFuerte play. I might as well say HellFuerte play because that's actually really
close
cool.
enough.
Yeah, that's really sweet. I love that name, by the way.
Where's Beezibop from? Is he St. Louis?
Yeah, he's the STL guy, man.
Okay, St. Louis, largely not coming out today, but still finding a way to trash us.
Man, yeah. Man, too bad. Chad's always really chummy with BZ on CSGO. I never play with him. I probably should.
I see. This guy is just a game savant, huh?
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
Let's go switch his back.
Savant. I love the word choice. Yeah, Beezibop and HellFuerte winners finals. So I want to see from HellFuerte is not to respect the DP.
Yeah, absolutely.
You cannot respect it. I mean, you can get hit by it a lot, but you still can't respect it.
Like you said, he's got kind of the a poor auto-correcting DP.
Yeah.
So he can easily cross that up, and HellFuerte's cross-ups are ambiguous
on point
enough.
And if he can stop Lariat, there is absolutely zero reason why he cannot stop Decapre's DP.
Absolutely. So Kyle, I mean, he seems to have the turning nerves out, reads the backdash, and gets that.
Kyle coming out strong here. There's that DP. Again, we're going to see that a lot from BZ. It's a really good 5-frame reversal, has tons of invincibility, and has a huge hitbox.
Gets the full fierce on that one.
Wow.
Grabs the EX run away. That was kind of just a hard read by Beezibop here.
And so I think Beezibop's frame traps are going to be the
game breaker.
Yeah, the game breaker here. Yeah, because Kyle's defense up close is really not too strong, and so that's something to keep in mind.
Sure. A little unfamiliar with this matchup too, I'd say.
Wow. There's a DP again.
I think he was trying the EX Q bomb from that range. Maybe not. Maybe he was expecting a backdash.
That's
Gets
so
the spiral
strong.
out of the air.
So strong. It's active until the ground anyway. So I mean, it's going to chip you out guaranteed.
Sure, absolutely. And so good kind of adaptation for Beezibop there. He got down early in the set.
Good whiff punish. That was sweet.
Okay, tries the air grab on that one.
I mean, if that's all the punish he can get, that's all the punish he can get.
Read the backdash.
Yeah, I mean, Decapre, I think, has to...
Fully charged focus attack, a little bit questionable there.
Wow.
So great adaptation on HellFuerte's part. He noticed that Beezibop was going for the walk-up grab on his, and he teched it the second time, so good on him. Now they've kind of changed sides in the corner here.
Wow, instant spiral arrow into DP. That's crazy.
And Beezibop, and everything is coming up Beezibop right now on these guesses. He's blocked the cross-ups on the same side. He looks like he's got a lot of HellFuerte practice as compared to some of the other people that HellFuerte has put on the ground so far.
Wow, I kind of hate those kind of moves that give you offense from a defensive position, but HellFuerte taking it in stride again, same thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, out of a knockdown, he gets the offensive pressure. HellFuerte has to recognize that, and you can go for an air throw as well. Air throw or, I mean, none of it's really that great of an option, to be honest. HellFuerte's backdash is absolute garbage. I'd recommend backdashing, but it's, I mean, he's going to get hit by it regardless.
It's certainly fast.
Yeah, but he's just going to get hit by the dive kick anyway. Good
three.
Full. Yeah, no, Decapre. Yeah, no, Decapre can't get hit by more anyway. She falls out.
So he's got a little bit of knowledge on that one.
Absolutely.
Gets DP'd out.
Ooh. Of course, there are quite a few online Decapres. Wow.
Gets the DP out of that. I think he tried to jump away, actually, and still got hit by that DP. It looked like it. Gets the sweep out.
The throw to beat out that EX run. Of course, it's plenty of focus armor, but that doesn't really matter when it comes to a throw. Wow, good heavy hands there. He had the meter to cancel just in case it didn't hit. There's light hands, safe. Not going to work. That is -3 on block. Wow.
Chips out. Man, that's a lot of chip damage.
That is a lot. But it's -3 on block, and of course, also you're really far away. So, I mean, even if you had a 3-frame ultra, I still don't think that would work. Of course, that ultra being 4-frame grab. Wow, DP again. BZ loving that DP. However, he uses it well, and it hits almost every time.
Sure. I mean, Beezibop just looks like so well versed in this matchup.
Yeah.
He seems to know exactly what buttons to push at which time, and he seems to have a decent read on HellFuerte too about what side he's going to and what ranges he likes to stand. Wow. Good read on that part there.
Ultra 2 would work, or that.
Yeah, gets 2 DPs.
Is that gonna work?
Nope. I'm not sure if
red focus. That's really hard. Red focus cancel.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
Pop up, and that's going to close out the round there. And BZ goes up 2-0.
Yeah.
So fantastic play from him so far. It's winners finals. Hey guys.
Winners finals.
Winners finals.
Yep. Let's go, Kyle.
HellFuerte gets up out of his seat and takes his headphones off and shakes Beezibop's hand, not realizing that it was 3 out of 5.
Man, that is a pretty destructive win from Beezibop. However, like see HellFuerte definitely get the eye of the tiger again.
Absolutely,
I mean, that's well
he was a different man when he was playing Gouken against you.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
seems to have some kind of confidence issues right now. But I mean, even though he's down 2-0, it's never over in Street Fighter as long as you got a sliver of life.
Yeah.
He can bring this all the way back. People have done worse. Okay, good spacing. I'd like to see HellFuerte maybe try to stay on the ground a little bit more. I know that HellFuerte is really strong up in the air.
That's going to get close up.
But he's got to establish that ground presence and the understanding of footsies.
Yeah.
Because right now,
He's got the footsies of an experienced player as well.
yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it seems like he knows when HellFuerte is wanting to take to the air because he's sniping him out of the air a lot in a lot of different situations. So maybe try to establish that ground presence and then take it back to the air.
Because that's because since BT has that footsies of a great player, he just understands, okay, he's going to go to the air here. Like, you know, this is what he wants to do.
And he, I mean, he did the same thing against Gief Kid as well. He kind of established that ground presence when he was playing earlier. Because he saw that once he got Ultra 2'd one time, he didn't get Ultra 2'd again. Because he saw once he had that stock that he didn't go back in the air. So
it's not a bad punish, actually. But I'd like to see him use that Ultra 2 to punish that. But of course, I mean, if he doesn't have that confidence, then of course that is focus breaking the. Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so it's
he crossed over a little too much.
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be.
Chip.
Wow.
Gets the anti-air grab.
Anti-air, the guac. That's gonna be 2-1 for Kyle.
So that was quite violent. Absolutely, that was quite violent on HellFuerte's part.
That was
making a statement. He had the read for sure.
That was absolutely awesome. That just, I am going to read you right now.
Well, I mean, he didn't really have much other option. He was definitely on chip damage, so you can certainly punish that on block.
Yeah, it's really negative. People think you have to punish it instantly with like whatever poke. However, you don't have to do that. You have to. You can walk forward or level 2 focus attack. It's a lot more negative than you think.
And HellFuerte right now kind of shaking his head a lot and throwing, and wiping his face a lot and taking his hands off the stick a lot. I like to see him kind of maintain that composure that he had earlier.
Here we go. So now we see HellFuerte getting a chance to go in. And again, that Decapre, I dislike those kind of moves, but I mean, they are definitely out there where you can apply offensive pressure right out of a defensive position.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, Beezibop using it definitely to his advantage.
And he's on set right now. If he wins this one, he'll be in grand finals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finals, yeah. Ooh,
wow. No punish though, so that's fine.
Ooh. Good Q bomb. Know that he was taken to the air on that one. He has taken to the air a few times after the jab pressure on that one.
Yeah.
The knives.
Oh, the cross up. What's next for HellFuerte?
Doesn't get the option select for the backdash. I think I could tell that he wanted it.
Yeah, that was really sweet though. I've never seen HellFuerte use that. Wow, the big damage on the Q bomb. Does he block this? He gets out.
Yeah, man, that takes him all the way to the other side of the screen. Huh?
7 frames, instant recovery.
It's kind of like a Blanka ball. Looks like that's it.
I imagine. I always compare it to Makoto Ultra 2.
Okay.
Where she just like whoop whoop.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye. Takes off. And HellFuerte has got the chance here to make it 2-2.
Yeah. So now we see the reads coming in early for HellFuerte. 2 reads in a row. Yeah. And so Beezibop going with that DP early again. Kyle cannot respect. HellFuerte cannot respect that DP. He has to. He has to respect it by just simply doing safe setups, but don't actually, again, no safe setup. When you see safe setups there from HellFuerte, wow, that's Ultra 2. That might close it out.
Yeah,
that's good. That's actually going to close it this time.
Yeah, that's definitely it there. But, I mean, good stuff from HellFuerte there. He definitely made some great adaptations. I think he got a read on Beezibop that if he does play him again, he might be able to employ later on.
Yeah.
That's winners finals, yeah. So we're moving on to the deeper portion of the losers bracket.
Yeah, and so of course Decapre taking that 3-1, Beezibop's Decapre that is, and so now
I wouldn't really say the score was too indicative though. It took HellFuerte a little bit of time to adapt to it, but I mean, I think if we would have started off the set.
I think it was like
when he had already had 2 wins, it might have gone a little bit different, but that's a lot of what ifs.
Yeah.
But I'd be really interested to see these two play again.
Yeah.
Maybe in losers bracket.
I think the issue though is HellFuerte kind of has like a static game plan. It's like this is me, and I think Beezy, I've never really seen the same game plan 2 rounds in a row.
He's got different setups, and man, he's got some cojones, man. He does a lot of unsafe stuff just because his heart feels it.
Yeah, he DP'd like maybe probably 20 times that game, and the thing is that again, it all worked. Almost
Yeah.
every single one hit.
And
if
that's something you got to keep in mind when you're playing against HellFuerte. If there's some players out there that it might look like there's a lot going on, but I mean, if he hits you with the mix-up, it's going to be like 120 damage,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and
so
that's why I always tell people, people who think HellFuerte are a good character are honestly mistaken, because HellFuerte
Yeah.
is not a good character. I mean, he hits you with, let's say hits you with Q-Bomb, and then hits you with a tortilla propeller, and hits you with a, splash. That's like 350 damage. You do a simple,
all the other Vortex characters in the game, that's
do a lot
dead.
more. Yeah,
that's dead.
Yeah, like Akuma hits you with 3 of those, dude, you're dead, man.
Yeah,
I mean, especially old Akuma Vortex. I'd definitely say the new Akuma Vortex. I mean, he gets a lot of throws. I mean, he probably get pretty similar damage nowadays, but that's because Akuma got the Vortex a lot different. Ibuki kind of the same thing, but the thing is that HellFuerte doesn't have the footsies. It's not like Akuma or Ibuki where they can default back to this footsie game. He doesn't have it. HellFuerte does not have a good footsie game. I mean, he has what, a terrible slide, a terrible stand medium kick, a terrible crouch medium kick, a decent stand medium punch. Yeah. I mean, it's not really stuff that you only see in footsies. He has to use special moves in footsies because he doesn't have anything else.
Sure, absolutely. And on your screen right now, we do have Eli's Beat Sprites. Certainly visit his website there. As you can see, he's got a lot of 8-bit graphics that you can certainly put on a lanyard or a necklace or a keychain or something like that.
If you're thinking like Smug's...
Yeah, Smug's big Boondocks one, right?
Yep.
And also, of course, we can't send enough love to Brett Allen Coker and Alamo Draft House Cinema. They've just been something but amazing to us.
Shouts to Brett, dude.
On your screen there, we've got the marquee that faces towards Main Street, a very high traffic area of Kansas City, and it's actually got the MAXOUT symbol. And
I saw, dude. I was grinning all the way in the door this morning. Like,
absolutely,
I got a text.
Fantastic. I didn't even know because I was one of the first ones here, and then I got a text from Chris that showed me the marquee, and I was like, I didn't even know it was up there yet. And we also have some specialized posters down here in the lobby that have all of our tournaments and start times and kind of some other things that we're offering. They've given us great drink specials on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They got $2 off your first alcoholic beverage if you participate in MAXOUT, as well as having $1.25 Baja Blast.
Absolutely, that's the Baja Blast special right now.
Baja Blast. Yo.
And let's see here. And just also, again, a much love out to Brett Allen Coker.
Oh, yeah.
Usually we show up at about 10 o'clock here to have everything set up, and we get a picture last night at about 9 o'clock that everything was already set up.
He set it up, and that was really sweet.
We got a really hype match off stream. Raith beat Mr. Gief Kid 2-1.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! An interesting development.
Run back from the first to 10.
An interesting development. Raith has knocked Gief Kid out of the tournament.
We get that on stream.
So gets a little bit of vengeance for the money match earlier. How interesting. So Gief Kid is out of the tournament. Wow. Fantastic. So we've also got some hype Mortal Kombat X actually going on right now. I see about 20 dudes crowded around a setup here. But what a fantastic comeback in race defense. And to be honest, the second he lost that money match, I went over there to get a little bit extra words out of him. And just kind of for commentary purposes later on, in case I saw it. And he said, I can't wait to play him again. Like the second that match was over, he said, I want to play him again. I've got the read on him. He got lucky. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever, dude. All right. So now on stream we have Gllty versus FireTeam, and I can only assume that Gllty is going to be playing Makoto.
Just a quick message. Yeah, that was an off-stream matchup. I had no idea what was going on until it was over. Raith beat him 2-1. We apologize. I wish we had got that on stream.
Absolutely. Maybe we could grab the Xbox and watch and show the recorded match on stream if people want it.
It's like they're going to replicate the replay?
No. I mean, it saves it to the hard drive. So you
like automatically?
If it's turned on.
I don't.
Check.
I actually have no idea about that.
I don't know. Sorry.
Anyway, I'm going to put someone on here who's
actually qualified.
Thank you for the update. Yeah.
Thank you for the update, AJ.
Yep. Also, I got to fix this camera. There we go.
Just turn that thing here.
All right. I need either Raith or preferably Raith.
Okay, I can do a little bit of solo commentary. It's okay if Raith wants to cool down a little bit. Okay, so we have Gllty as well as FireTeam here, my co-commentator. Gllty is most likely going to be playing the Makoto, or no, is actually throwing out the Sim, which I think FireTeam is definitely comfortable with. We've seen quite a bit of Sims here in our day. We're hoping that the replay has to be turned on. We are certainly going to check on that. I think this might just be a button check or not, and it looks like they might be going into it here. Oh yeah, they actually, that was actually the FireTeam handshake mind game. He put his hand out while her fist was out, and then it kind of toggled back and forth. So here we are. Okay, this actually looks like it's in the tournament. So good punish from FireTeam already. Gets the good damage on that. Gets the jab set up. Oh, knows the teleport distance on that one. Gets the stun all the way. Full damage punish here from FireTeam. One more setup, and that's going to be a great up fireball here. Can teleport out. Doesn't want any part of that. I like FireTeam's play here. Respecting Gllty at any time in her play. Gets the fireball chip set up and goes up early against Gllty here. It's okay, I've got it, AJ, I'm okay. Okay, so gets the grab tech early on in the set here. Gets Gllty. Yeah, so we've got the meaty fire set up on Dhalsim here. FireTeam showing some great footsies, wiggling in and out of the standing range there. Tries the double focus backdash, doesn't work out. Gets the full combo and the stun. Want to see the Ultra 2. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. It's not going to kill, but it's going to put it pretty close. I want to say about 5 to 7%, something like that. Oh, a little bit more. He must have had quite a bit of hit scaling on it before the stun. I'm sorry for mixing that up. Oh, tries to stun him out. I don't know why he went to Shoryuken. Does the jab, gets the red focus, and does the full crumple on that one there. Great stuff from Gllty. Does the full red focus. Whiffs that second hit on it. Does the grab back. Gets the dive kick pressure. Fireball there. Great crumple here. Puts him back in the corner. Good idea. Good option select for that backdash. Does the empty hop so that he doesn't get caught by the fire on the way up. Great safe pressure there from FireTeam. Plucks her right out of the sky. Good read and good execution on FireTeam's part. Just great reactions all around. Gets good damage on that. One more setup and Gllty is in the ground here. Gonna be down. Trades on that up, on the up fire, and FireTeam goes up 1-0. This crowd is just going crazy right now. It seems like because Gllty has done quite a bit of trash talking today and screaming in Raith's ear the entire time it's a money match. So now Gllty is going to be. I assume this is the switch to Makoto. Okay, great rush down character, a lot of really good buttons, and is going to be able to stun FireTeam's Akuma on pretty early setup here. So like I said, one kind of misstep. If Gllty guesses correctly twice, this is probably going to be the round. So FireTeam needs to play on edge here and have a good adaptation and a good mental presence in this fight. Okay, good throw here. Again, Gllty no reversals on her wake up here. So FireTeam's going to be able to apply a lot of really safe pressure. Tatsu's over, sails over, good. Tries the EX Hayate. Doesn't get the trip off, that's okay. The second hit hits. Drops the fireball in the corner there. Good fake Hayate. Catches FireTeam on the guard there. We're going to be seeing, and then that might be Ultra right there on the punch. Good grab by Gllty. Got FireTeam kind of conditioned to blocking the standing medium punch, and then once he believed in the block, then he went ahead and went for the command throw. So good stuff on Gilty's part there. Good teleport out by FireTeam. Tries the demon kick. Or I mean, I'm sorry, the demon to punish that jump in, and doesn't get it. Gets that standing kick, stuffs out of the air, full punish, and that's FireTeam is on match point here against Gllty's Makoto. So a lot of really solid play from both these players so far. I just want to see what's going to happen in. Great. Gllty catches that dash and just does the overhead again. Does the overhead for the third time and gets the demon, and that might put it at a pretty decent close range here. It's almost close on life lead. Good, I like the dash back decision here. Gets the frame trap on the standing roundhouse. Focuses in just to keep the pressure going. Good whiff punish on FireTeam's part. I like him not trying to convert the rest of that at a distance that probably wouldn't be optimal for that. Good dash in, gets the FireTeam special there. Gets the Tandem Reki and goes straight into Ultra. That's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, if FireTeam is able to get the double ultra off here, I will jump out this window. Teleport out, I like that. Just kind of waiting for the Tandon Renki to get over with. He's got a lot of really good chip setups. Probably Akuma, maybe the safest chip options in the game, actually. So he bet it all on the farm, bet the farm in that. I'd like to see him just kind of stay patient and just stick to air fireballs. Makoto, not really too many good options on the air fireballs. So FireTeam still on match point here, does the short Gouken. Gllty really representing that crouching strong, and Footsies does the full range, going to give you a big damage. Gets the close fierce after that one crumple here. We got to be looking good. Teleport out, tries to bait a little wake up ultra or something there. It looks like Gllty still representing that crouching strong. EX Hayate stuffs it, and this we're looking at stun here. Yeah, this is going to be ultra. Drops the, and that's going to be it. FireTeam takes Gllty out of the tournament and pops off. Always really excited to see another commentator do so well in the match. Takes out a high-level player and didn't believe in the pressure. Noticed that Gllty was taking a lot of steam off of her pressure strings and not keeping them airtight, and FireTeam punishes her out of it with the close-range demon. Good stuff on FireTeam's part there. And Gllty kind of walks off here. BajaBoys, that's a good call out for the BajaBoys. Actually, you'll see the name thrown out a lot on the BajaBoys, but there's only 4 original BajaBoys. It is Andrew Stevens, Chachi, Chris Cunningham's FuLLBleeD, FireTeam, Chris Becko, and myself, Nick Van Strand, are the original 4 BajaBoys. And so it's always good to see one of the originators doing so well in the tournament.
I mash harder than any STL player ever. Get at me, dog. And when I mash, I get like 500 damage too. I get 2. Okay.
So losers finals here. We do have. Hang on, just a second. Just grab it and expect he's gonna chase with neckbreaker, even though it's not safe. Yeah. So grab him and punch him. All right. Okay, so coming up on for losers finals here, we do have FireTeam and Raith. Raith coming off of a very high win, knocking Gief out of the tournament, getting a little bit of vengeance for the money match loss earlier. I mean, if I'm Gief though, I'm not feeling too bad about it because I still walked away with $100, which would have been better for taking 3rd or 4th place here anyway. So good stuff on him. So Raith is a little MIA right now. I don't know if Raith knows that he needs to play. Can you get Malcolm to let Raith know that he needs to play, because he doesn't look like he knows that he needs to play. Raith is right there.
Raith, you good? This is losers finals. Yeah, you do. You get a movie ticket.
You're gonna win the tournament. You're gonna win. You're gonna win the tournament. So Raith still doesn't know. Okay, it looks like Raith is kind of wandering up here. Raith is just kind of chilling, talking in the back here. So this is going to be losers finals. This is going to be the chance to go to grand finals. So this is another really familiar matchup that we see almost weekly, and these two always go back and forth. These are I don't want to call them rivals because they respect each other a lot, but they are definitely going back and forth, and these are players that understand each other really well and are always adapting to each other. What's that? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So I took a little bit of notes. I talked to both of these players early on because I suspected that they might be in top 8 here. And just kind of things that people had to say is Raith actually kind of voiced out about playing FireTeam and the possibility of playing FireTeam, because he said FireTeam is always a wild card, because he said he is a very momentum-based player, and he's kind of turning experienced, so sometimes his results don't really respond too well to his ability to play. It doesn't show the level of his play, sometimes his placing. So he said that FireTeam is an absolute monster, though, and might come out at any time and just win a tournament. So this might be FireTeam's opportunity here. Raith kind of has a secret fear of FireTeam because he's a very tech-heavy, very airtight, very scary player in some situations. However, on FireTeam's end, he also had a little something to say about Raith, that he wanted to keep his game simpler and that he wanted to stay safer in certain situations. Sure, I'm okay with doing Kyle.
Kyle, you want to come commentate? Might as well. All right, thank you.
Okay, so joining me on commentary so far is going to be HellFuerte. since my co-commentator FireTeam has advanced so far in the tournament. Okay, looks like we're actually in the game here. Thank you so much for joining me, Kyle. I really appreciate it.
Couldn't leave you hanging?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, right in the hole, huh?
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, bring it closer. So this is going to be Raith and FireTeam. These are two players that see each other on a constant basis. They're playing pretty much every week or so. Is there any kind of special insight that you have for this matchup or as the players or something like that?
I know that Raith is very confident in this matchup. I need to get this right in my hole.
There you go.
He likes this. I know that he's one of the people that states that Ibuki does well against all the Shotos, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, these characters pretty much want to do the same thing. There's only a couple key differences here. I'd argue that Akuma has better footsies and opportunity.
And a better escape option. Than
absolutely. But again, she has a lot of really cool technology for kunai throws and stuffing short Gouken technology.
Raith knows every one of them.
That is going to reach it for max range there. Good instincts on Raith's part there. I'd consider these guys, they do respect each other, and there's no bad blood between them, but there is kind of an eternal rivalry going on between these two.
Big time. Really, all of the shop guys, all the
high level.
We all have a really healthy rivalry with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd consider right now, just on hotness and ability to play, I'd consider these two to be top 5, if not top 3 players in Kansas City area right now. So it's good to see we're kind of bringing it back to our ground. But of course, Beezibop is waiting in the wings in grand finals. So.
Oh, this is loser semis because I have to play.
This is loser semis right now. This is loser semis. HellFuerte still in the game. Yeah, so this is loser semis.
Come on, AJ.
HellFuerte. No faith in HellFuerte.
You lose once and you're just done here.
We run a tight ship here, man.
You gotta play me. Plant that seed of doubt, bro.
So absolutely, I totally agree with PPCnB here. I want to see Raith kind of stuff that, because that's Ibuki from range. She kind of wants to make you think that she's not going to dash in. That's all it is. Her entire game is based about her being able to dash in and do the pressure. So I want to see FireTeam kind of fight that a little bit. And also, FireTeam never really kind of plays the zoning match. I told him I wanted him to think about Akuma as Dhalsim with Ibuki rushdown if he wants it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's a good way to look at it. Good stuff by FireTeam there.
FireTeam, he goes in, and then he loses. So don't be scared to play that zoning game. But great answer back from FireTeam. So you played FireTeam earlier today, and I mean you have a pretty good read on Raith as well. You have a pretty positive matchup against them. Is there any kind of special insight to the player style that you have to add or anything like that?
I just know that both of these guys can be pretty stubborn as far as
changing their ways and adapting early in the set.
Yeah, so it's good for me to get them on the ground as early as I can to see what they're going to try to do and to react to their stubbornness.
Right, absolutely. Good feint on that. Drops the combo, gets a big punt. Ultra 2? No, doesn't get the Ultra 2 punish. Raith didn't believe in it. Great.
Whoa.
Oh, gets a... doesn't complete the combo there. Very unlike FireTeam. Usually combo sensitivity and execution are right on
big
point
time.
for FireTeam. So we are all tied here. This is actually game point for Raith. Let's see if there's any kind of changes that FireTeam can make. It gets a good yeah, absolutely. One more mix-up, and that's probably going to be it. Misses the teleport input.
Oh, be careful.
And that's done, and that's going to be it there.
That's a deadly stun.
Wraith looking very, very strong.
All right, I'm going to let FireTeam back on here.
Okay, thank you so much for joining me, Kyle, and good luck in your match.
Thank you.
You want to take a minute? Okay.
That's all the salt I get.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. Joining me again, we have FireTeam. Thank you so much for joining us. Good job on your match there. Sorry it didn't go your way.
Yeah, we got Kyle versus Raith coming up next. I can't wait to see Kyle's momentum after he beat Gief. He came back against Beezibop.
Yeah,
I don't want to say he actually came back, but he was getting back in it.
It wasn't very close, but you could tell that he was making the changes.
Yeah, and I want to see Kyle ride that moment. I want to see him be Eye of the Tiger again. That Eye of the Tiger has been what has won him games. And again, getting that competitive attitude, getting that competitive spirit, and Raith is known for that. And I think Kyle, if he can match him on his competitive attitude, I think HellFuerte has a good chance against this. Because again, back in Omaha, we had Kyle take out Raith originally in the bracket. And so whenever he does that, whenever Kyle beats Raith originally in the bracket, it was really, Raith is super salty and whatever, but in the end, we had to replay the match, and Raith did actually win that the second time.
Yeah, absolutely. And before the top 8 started, I actually interviewed a lot of the players that I thought were going to be top 8, including yourself that I talked to.
Yeah.
And when I talked to HellFuerte, he mentioned 2 names. When I said, who are you looking forward to playing? Raith was the first answer that he said.
Ooh.
He came out originally because he said...
can we change the scores, AJ?
He said, I'm feeling... I've got a lot of vendetta left from the Omaha tournament, in which I knocked him out, and then we had to replay the top 8.
And then lose for that.
And then lost afterwards. And then he also mentioned Gief was the second name that he mentioned.
Yeah,
so
and
one's
he took out Gief.
One's already scratched off the list here.
Yeah, the hit list has already been 50% complete. Can he complete the hit list here for Kyle Brockman? HellFuerte coming out strong here, 10 seconds in. Already has a life lead. However, Raith coming back with the combo of his own. Setup, goes in back. HellFuerte eating the damage. And here comes another setup from Raith.
Ooh, good EX run out of that. That's a 2-hitter, of course.
And now we see HellFuerte taking momentum of his own, splashes him out of his own DP. That non-EX DP from Raith.
Focus.
Yeah, absolutely. That non-EX DP from Raith, of course, not invincible at all. Most likely an input error. He most likely wanted the EX DP to try to counter that. However, he definitely came into Kyle's favor there. So now we see EX Guak getting big damage. EX DP from Raith. That regular Guak not going to work out too well for HellFuerte. Super punishable.
Gets a propeller there.
Yeah. So now we see go for the setup. Splash on the other side. What's next?
Doesn't get the option select on that backdash.
Yeah, correct. You can option select to crouch and meet, or to low hard kick to option select that. So now we see the splash. There's the Guak to blow up the focus attack. One more mix up.
He must have barely charged that one.
Yeah, that was a level 1.
Yeah.
By the way, that is -13 on hit.
Yeah, sure.
On hit. That's crazy. So now we see the Ultra 2 coming out from Raith. What is the answer here from HellFuerte? One more mix up from either of these players.
I wouldn't be surprised for him to bet the whole farm on it. Obviously.
Yeah.
Like he's got nothing to lose. There it is, and HellFuerte goes up 1-0 against Raith.
He did a raw Q bomb and no punish from Raith. He can do walk forward, stand hard, or walk forward, stay medium kick, crouching medium punch after walk forward, reversal neck breaker.
Anything.
I mean, Ibuki has tons of.
And the second he didn't punish it, he kind of shook his head in disbelief that something he did didn't come out. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but another propeller there from HellFuerte.
And when you crouch block the Q bomb, it changes how you can punish it. He keeps crouch blocking and try to do a stand block punish, and so he keeps doing that stay medium kick to punish it, which is not going to work.
Makes sense.
Good EXDP there from Raith. So now we see the pressure coming in. Ibuki with the life disadvantage. No hits coming in. There's a jump fierce, 110 damage. Here's the setup.
I think he was believing in the instant overhead knife on Raith's part there. I think that's why he tried that anti-air grab.
Yeah, there's the instant jump Ultra 2 here from Raith.
And HellFuerte gives an whoo out loud. Was really impressed by that jump cancel Ultra from
One
Raith.
dead Fuerte.
Absolutely.
So now
Kyle
I see Raith
has a great competitive spirit, you know what I mean? Like, he always wants to win, and he's glad when he himself does well, but he always acknowledges if somebody else does something well.
Yeah.
And that's a good competitive spirit
I
to
always
see.
say he's the most fun player to play in KCSRK.
Gets the one frame on the Sobot off the wall.
That is the Kyle Brockman special, if I had to call it. That EX Q-bomb, or any Q-bomb, actually I think it's EX only counter hit, and then bounces off the wall.
Gets the EX run away with propeller. He's hit Raith with that quite a few times.
Yeah.
I want Raith to realize what's going on there.
That was Ultra 2. That
should have been Ultra 2 on HellFuerte's part, actually, for the answer on that up kick as well.
Yeah. So there's a Desperation Ultra 2. He's kind of mad at himself after not getting the Ultra 2 to punish the Q-bomb. However,
like historically, since we're around so much and we see the weeklies and the monthly tournaments and things like that, HellFuerte is kind of a demon for Raith. He's been knocked out quite a few of the weekly tournaments and various friendlies and casuals and all kinds of stuff that we see.
Absolutely. And so now we see HellFuerte going in here. Wow, that's big damage. The Kyle Brockman special too far away. It wasn't even his own fault. Wow.
Raith sounding out loud about that one. He was really surprised by EXQ Bomb. He said EXQ Bomb, in fact, is the death of me earlier.
Yeah.
So
it's not a good reversal. It's 14 frames startup, 11 frame active, 14 frames recovery with a -17 on block.
Yeah, but if you think about it though, it is like I said earlier, it's a 4-square invincible wall that moves 3/4 of the screen away.
That's again, it's just like as Robbie always says, it's a horizontal DP. That's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And Devon, it does. A lot of people do have to say that about HellFuerte's play, but that he's ham, that he just.
But even as you saw me, I literally ran across the screen the entire time. He still beat me.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about HellFuerte's play. It's not just crazy ham. He's always thinking what's next.
He's even got like a brand of aggressive defense.
Yeah.
Where he's kind of always running away from me, but he always.
It's like Steve Viper's wake up. It's like, what is it this time? Is it going to be the burn kick? Is it going to be EX Seismo? Is it Thunder Knuckle? What is it? Okay, now we see
EX Neckbreaker. Good
EX
setup
Neckbreaker. So in the back, that EX.
I like that.
Yeah, that's super
just to get
sweet.
himself out of it.
If he lands in front, he hits him. If he lands in back, he gets out.
Good response from PPCnB on that one. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a run stop. And here we are. And HellFuerte's done this a couple times today, and it's worked out really well for him. Yeah, footsies and establishing that ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So now you see Raith pretty much grounded, and HellFuerte can now eat his dinner. I think it's time for him to eat his dinner and see what is on the plate.
And we, you know, it looks like HellFuerte is really respecting that Ultra 2 as well. He doesn't want to do it into a block and then get Ultra 2'd out of it to close the round.
And thank you, Dick, for the compliment on the headsets.
He gets a grab out of that one.
Yo.
Gets a mix-up, one more mix-up, and that's going to be
wow. No punish. Oh, you can just reversal Ultra 2 that. If not, you can just do
dash in.
Dash in, level 2 focus.
Takes him out of the air to air for HellFuerte.
And that's
he is
match
sitting.
point.
He is sitting on being so close to grand finals.
Yeah.
He can taste it. And he wants that run back.
And he wants Beezy.
He does. He does.
Both these players want Beezy. Ray said he lost the original match to Beezy because his jab went out.
His jab button stopped.
Yeah.
He has had a lot of technical issues with his stick over the past
So now we see Raith coming in hard here. Now we see the mix-ups in the back. You're going to punish that with an option select jump. That was really sweet.
Air to air.
Air to air again. So now we see HellFuerte getting the mix-up. That's no damage at all here for Raith, though. Raith still has a great chance of coming back. Q-Bomb going to come in, knock him down. EXDP going to get HellFuerte out. A second EXDP going to close up the round.
And this commanding statement from Raith.
Yeah, that was EXDP, dash forward, EXDP. Aggressive action, dash aggressive action. That shows no respect.
Absolutely. Good Q-Bomb. No counter hit on that one. I was really surprised. It looked like Kyle was maybe, or HellFuerte was expecting the counter hit on that one.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, well, here comes the run. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no punish. He got the close stand jab instead of the far stand jab. Totally different.
Changes we're seeing in Raith's play here is it looks like he's throwing out a lot more jabs to try to keep that block stun under control.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're jabbing him and he's blocking, he can't run away. That's going to work.
Wow. Big damage. He has a chance. Good use of the meter. Baits up the DP.
Good. I like the patience on that one. Not trying to punish that EX up kick. Good anti-air on Raith's part here. It takes.
That was amazing.
And HellFuerte blows up the focus and takes Raith out of the tournament.
Kyle can't stop but smiling. It's pretty great.
So Kyle HellFuerte is back in grand finals against
HellFuerte. Dude, I want to see HellFuerte show his best.
The Oak Grove kid coming out of nowhere.
The wrestling fan, the kid living in his friend's basement, paying no rent per month. And
a close personal friend of both of ours. We've known him for quite, we've known him for a while. I haven't been around as long, but I mean, I've made a good friendship.
He was the first. I always tell the story that, I always tell the story that like me and him met on Metal Music Man stream, and me and him used to play with Metal Music Man online, and we beat up a Metal Music Man together. And I'm like, he always had a lot of smiley faces in chat, so I thought he was like 14 years old. I honestly did. I'm like, this guy is like 14, honestly. Go to MAXOUT. He's like, yeah, dude, I'll be at MAXOUT. Like, okay, I will too, dude. So you go to MAXOUT, and I see this guy playing. Yo, do the Chachi. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna be like 14. So it's like, I'll meet you next. So we're in pre-warm casuals, and I meet this guy. He's like,
this tatted up man.
I was just playing this HellFuerte. I didn't ask who his name was or anything. And I'm like, he's like, are you FireTeam? Like, yeah, I'm FireTeam. You HellFuerte? Like, yeah. I'm like, dang, this guy's a total douche. He's like 25. He's got tattoos everywhere.
He's got a full sleeve of Star Wars tattoos.
And he has this beer, this like cheap like vat of beer, like cheap as you can get from Next Door Pizza. And I'm like, man, this guy is going to be like a wife beater and like total douche.
Terrible.
And then I talked to him, and this guy was actually really cool. And I'm like, man,
he's a great person. He's a good dude. He's fun. He's a good competitive spirit. He works hard.
The most fun player to play in Kansas City. I mean, you might get bopped 25 times in a row, but you'll enjoy it because he'll do it.
He makes you feel good.
Yeah, he's like, dude, that was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind that he's beat you 10 times. Don't worry about that. That's nothing.
Okay. Well, right now where we're at in the tournament, thank you so much everybody for joining us for MAXOUT. We are in the grand final set. HellFuerte is going to have to come back with 6 wins here, but we are in Kansas City Power and Light. Thank you so much to Eli's Bees Friday as well as Alamo Draft House Cinema. And we are in grand finals not right now, so let's roll right back into this here.
HellFuerte? 2-0.
2-0.
Yep.
What? 3-1 against Raith.
What?
Earlier.
Oh, Kyle or Zach.
Whatever. It's okay. We're in the grand finals here. They'll figure it out without us here.
Yep.
HellFuerte coming out of losers. He's got quite a mountain to climb here, especially. But it looks like he had the adaptation last time against Beezibop.
I think what HellFuerte needs to do is just block. Beezibop can't represent throw because, I mean, Decapre's throw range is pretty garbo, and I want to see
concerned.
I want to see him disrespect. I just want to see him respect the block. See, like that. Just block. I mean, he took no damage. There's no damage exchange. And so now we see the mix-up coming from HellFuerte. HellFuerte on the offensive here. Baits a DP. Ultra 2. Okay. That works too. That's fine. Now it's a time for Ultra 2.
Ultra 2.
Does the jump to make the buffer easier.
Yeah, I like that.
I love that.
No
I love
missed inputs. I don't think this is going to kill, but it's going to be pretty darn
That's
close.
one dead Decapre. Oh, darn it. I wanted to make the
I
read.
know, dude. I'm pretty good at that stuff, man.
I see how it is. Wow, that's going to hit. That's going to
autocorrect. No, autocorrect doesn't work out for him.
Wow, okay. Wow, the spacing on this man. That was crazy. Wow.
So snipes him out of the air with the EX cannon spiral there.
We need to see HellFuerte get the chip damage. HellFuerte, oh my god.
He doesn't need to rush it. He's got the life lead.
Yeah.
He's going to walk up and grab here, and it's going to be in trouble. Ooh,
wow.
That's the farm in that. See, that was a read from Beezibop that might have looked like a random DP here, but actually in the last
that was like 3 games ago. I remember at this time you did this.
And he snatched him out of that, the block into DP. He hit him with that probably 5 or 6 times throughout the set.
Yeah.
So that was a read sticking out from last time. Gets the full crumple again.
Wow, here it is. I want to see the jump ultra. I want to see the jump ultra.
He doesn't have it. He's got full life.
Oh, jump ultra, Kyle. Come on.
Come on, man.
Why are you not ultering? Wow, that's actually
I like how he waited for that. That was nice.
He just saw him crouch. He just chilled over there in the corner.
He waited for him to get a little bit closer just for a higher percentage chance of that hitting.
Look at that damage, yo. That was amazing amount of damage. That's safe.
EX bomb safe jump on that one there.
Yeah, again, like 14 frame startup. That's not going to be hard to...
Okay, good mix up on that one there.
Can't really get anything after that.
It's all tied up here in the corner, though. What mix up is it going to be? Tries the tick throw. That's it. Okay, the chip took him into that threshold from last time.
I think the forward throw from Decapre, I'm pretty sure does more damage than the back throw.
Okay.
Just like Cammy.
Is it like 120, 130 or something?
I think it's probably 130, 140.
Okay. All right.
In that range.
There's a mix up there. HellFuerte, I mean, this has been the tail of the tape, though. He started off with, I mean, he stunned him both times, and Beezibop almost fought back both times.
Yeah.
And he certainly did on the second one. Good jab hands, or good pressure on the hands on that one there from Beezibop. Gets the mix up there, tries to snipe him out of the air with a crouching fierce, doesn't work out.
Wow, there's the HellFuerte special there, getting that one frame confirmed. Wow, here we go.
So about there.
We got the mix-up coming in.
Wow. Gets another propeller spin here. A few more of these, and he might be stunned. Snatches him out of the air there.
No, that's not a punish.
No, it's not. Low pressure there.
That's not going to work probably with my past experience of that ultra.
Yeah. From what we've seen so far, Beezibop is having a little bit of difficulty trying to figure it out. He gets the EX.
Damage.
Gets the EX Q bomb. So much damage. Looks like he'd been charging that one for a while there.
Yeah, although it only has 3 levels, I think. Pretty sure. Only 2 maybe.
That's a lot of damage.
That is no, that thing does like I think 180 and then on counter it does over 200 damage. Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
And we were talking about technique earlier, just kind of not the player, just Street Fighter technique in general about how HellFuerte puts his palm on the kick buttons while he's charging it, and then drums with his top fingers. It's kind of a J-spot technique that like J-spot, a player that learned
HellFuerte early in vanilla.
Yeah, that taught HellFuerte back in the day about another high-level HellFuerte player. A family man now. Great, reads the DP and gets the full.
And now we see the KC players getting hyped. That's what I like to see from KC players. Of
Absolutely.
course, Beezibop being the STL guy, he's kind of by himself this week. Is that going to work? No, not at all. Beezibop, too smart.
Minimal punish, though, on that one. Nothing too big. I wouldn't really too much about that if I were HellFuerte. Gets the pressure on that one there and ends out the round.
So that's, again, where HellFuerte needs to make sure to block. Again, he's doing nothing special. It's just simply walk forward, low forward hands. There's nothing to be exchanged. It's just like 25 chip damage or whatever. It's like taking a fireball. It's nothing.
Makes sense. Snipes him out before he gets into cross-up range with the body splash.
Yeah, there's that, again, almost even life. Punish on the slide. Not a whole lot of players punish that slide.
I like that backdash.
That doesn't overhead. That stand hard kick. Oh, here we go. The mix-up coming from HellFuerte. That's not going to... Wow, that was amazing.
Oh, tries the cross-up on that one there. Good snipe. There.
Wow, EXQ bomb again. He doesn't care.
Goes
and
for the air
big
grab.
damage. That Fajita Buster does tons of damage.
Absolutely.
No punish on the ground pound.
And pressure.
That's
Here
punishable.
Comes the DP. No, it goes for the mix-up.
That's
good
definitely
grab.
punishable.
Good patience on HellFuerte's part. Waited for something that wasn't safe and goes for a good safe option with the grab.
And I like how he saw something unsafe and he knew he couldn't react to it, so he just kept blocking.
Sure,
if Beezibop is shown he'll DP, he'll say, oh, you didn't do that right? Here's the DP for your troubles. Okay. So HellFuerte coming out big already this round. Hand's going to get him out of the corner. Tech throw from both players. Good tech from HellFuerte. Now we see Beezibop towards the corner. Ground pound unsafe, however, not punished by HellFuerte and getting a full combo out of it. The EX hand. Stamina house to catch the backdash.
Good snipe out of the air with that anti-air.
Wow, Fajita Buster again. 180 damage coming out.
Here we go. He's back in the blender. Tries that. Okay, good. Here comes the... Oh, how did that catch? Was it a dash
Super
forward?
negative. Super negative.
Okay, I thought it was... okay, never mind. I thought he was doing just the anti-air version. I didn't even think about the horizontal version there.
So now we have Ultra 2 coming up. Wow, that was amazing from Beezibop, reading that jump and getting the mech. That's chip.
Gets the chip out on that one.
That is free chip right there.
And he also did a really great job of reading the that HellFuerte had the Ultra 2 stocked and ready to go. So he gets close and then he backs up.
Yeah.
So that he can't just wake up with that.
And you see that from Beezibop. That chip damage move is super good. That spiral arrow in the air, of course. It's active until ground, and so it's really sweet. Wow, that DP. Look at that damage on HellFuerte, already down to half life. Especially
both of these characters have a surprising amount of damage output, especially Decapre, though I guess I'm not too familiar with the character, but just an incredible amount of damage output for so few moves.
Yeah.
Reads the backdash on that.
So Kyle coming back, though, with 3 mix-ups. One more for stun. That's going to hit, though, and take him out.
Okay, he's got to be careful with that pressure. He thinks it's the anti-air version. I don't think that Kyle knows that there's a ground version as well.
Yeah. And so, again, there's that, you know, the unfamiliarity with the matchup, and you can definitely see that HellFuerte just simply, you know, FADCing forward the Q-bomb, and then you see there he's doing an unsafe option versus Ultra. We just need to see, because if he did the jump one, again, we've seen the anti-air version not work against HellFuerte multiple times, so I think he needs to be a little bit more mindful.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Good goes for the Hita Buster.
That grabbed a DP, by the way. That's what I mean by...
Gets out of the corner and does another air throw. Try to condition him for the air throw there. Just keep doing it. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Splash.
Again.
Splash.
On the far side.
Splash blocks. No, not a real punish. That was actually a counter hit to HellFuerte's pseudo wake up.
Beezibop slowing the ground game down by the walk-up throw, but Kyle smells it the second time and snipes him out of the grab attempt.
Beezibop actually nodded that, so I wonder if the next time they get in that situation, is he going to actually bait that EXQ bomb? Is that what he's looking for?
Possibility.
That's something Beezy would do. Misses the Kyle Brockman special. Wow,
putting him in a blender there. Great grab tech. Good instincts on that one. He knows that Beezibop's got the grab in mind here. Good air throw on Beezy's part there.
Wow, that was a sweet setup. Gllty getting hype. There's that confirm in the corner. Try to go for second one. That's going to punish. That's one dead Decapre.
That's going to kill there.
One dead Decapre. Maybe. What?
That's it.
That did not do nearly as much damage, I thought.
I wonder what was going on with that one. I know when that thing hits me when I'm playing against Kyle,
it's
that thing surely kills.
It's like 65% guaranteed. Like, as Akuma, it doesn't matter how much health they have, I'm dead. Wow, that was across the screen. The horizontal DP.
And Beezy
John feeling himself there in the back. That is really sexy from back here.
Beezy's got to try to just kind of recollect himself. He's got to understand, hey, this guy's going crazy. He's going to throw out EXQ.
Is he ever emotionally affected by anything? I don't think he is.
I don't think not. He's a very seasoned player.
Daigo, dude.
He's used to this, too. He travels out of town a lot.
Man,
and especially to these. So.
Shout out to Beezy. I like seeing such a high-level player come out to MAXOUT.
Yeah, and you know he's kind of gotten shortchanged on a lot of these. He's played a lot of high-level players, and he's always a threat for top 8, but he hasn't got a lot of mileage at it. So I'm glad to see that he's finally in grand finals.
And so now we see HellFuerte getting the pressure he deserves after... Oh, Beezy saying no to that pressure. The EX ground pound has an extra juggle potential afterwards. So you can do a regular DP and then into medium punch DP in the corner.
Absolutely. And he's kind of found an answer for Splash Mountain there. He's got the EX scramble that goes through and then can punish this for him, especially in the corner like that. Great adaptation.
So now we're going to see it. Yep, EX ground pound. Yeah, so Kyle Brockman has to make an adaptation. That's 400 damage off of that. That is a ton of damage. Each one of those DPs doing 140 or 160 damage with 120 on the ground pound, I think. That's a ton of damage. And now you can see the difference in life already for Beezibop.
That is not grab invincible. So he needs to be really careful with those EX runs away.
Wow, good DP bait from HellFuerte going in. Splash Mountain. Are we going to see the same option? Yes, we did. Wow, no punish. Kyle Brockman not happy with himself after that. However, Kyle needs to get back in the game and
goes up 2-2. Should have saw the punish with Ultra there as the crowd is screaming out right now.
Again, if Beezibop wins this, he takes the tournament. However, if Kyle wins this, he still has to go through an entire another best of 3 out of 5.
Yeah, and this is a really high energy, crazy octane set right now.
Yeah, all the guys you can see in the background there getting hype.
And you can just tell for the players in general, you just see that it's not even really about defense, it's about who can out-offense each other.
Yeah.
That's what we're definitely seeing right now.
Good stand tech from HellFuerte, getting rid of the pressure from Beezibop and starting his own. There's the backdash from Beezibop, no option select from HellFuerte, throw in the corner. There's the spiral arrow, no punish from HellFuerte. Good Q bomb to get himself out of the corner. Splash Mountain over the top.
Full punish on that. Totally sniffed out that DP.
That was amazing. Wow, good punish from Kyle Brockman.
He's doing a great job of kind of switching up the overhead splash and as the low slide as well. He's thrown that in a few times. So I'm glad to see that. That's going to be...
Wow, the bait from Kyle Brockman. Wow, that was an interesting situation.
So this is for HellFuerte, living it up, smiling. He's excited. He's a competitor just like we said. He's really excited. You can see a big old smile on his face. This is exactly where he wants to be.
And this is for the reset of the bracket right here for HellFuerte. Both players sitting on decent amount of meter. HellFuerte going in, baits a DP, no punish. He couldn't do anything about it.
Gets the prop spin on that one. Great job.
So now we see the pressure again. Beezibop not able to get out. Kyle Brockman special, not going to work out. Here we go. One more mix-up. One more mix-up.
Okay, great block. Good defensive mindset from Beezibop here.
Yeah.
Just try to cool down and reset the situation.
Still has
put it back in his
great
favor.
chance of winning this game is Beezibop. Beezibop now coming in with combo his own. Jumps in. Nothing for HellFuerte getting the slide. What's the mix-up? And he takes out Beezy. That is a bracket reset for Kansas City here. Kyle Brockman representing all of Kansas City.
Crowd is going crazy. Everybody on their feet right now.
We got some
coach comes in, gives a little bit of extra advice for Beezibop.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was reset. That's reset.
It's 0-0.
0-0. Let's go, Kyle. Sorry. Yeah, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, yeah.
Okay, and that's just to show kind of how tourney inexperienced Kyle is.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I've never won this before. What is this?
I don't know where I'm at right now.
Yeah, so shout out to Kyle Brockman coming out to play tonight and doing very well. Just my tie the wrong way.
Looking at something maybe on his phone. I'm not sure exactly.
Getting that frame data, dude.
Okay, I don't blame him. Take a little time to cool your jets, even though he's flying high on motivation right now.
Flying high, baby girl. We got chat.
AJ doing a little bit of adjustment here.
So now you see chat hype, and we see the crowd is definitely hype. We have everybody on their feet. John, Duran, Boxy, Gllty on our feet, Black Ken, Gief Kid.
You've got even Mortal Kombat players on their feet right now.
Yeah, dude, they don't even know. They're like, what is this? What's going on? I don't understand.
So here we are.
Where's the block button?
First to 3.
Yeah, first to 3 is this bracket. Both of them losers. Both have just a chance. Thing is, Beezibop just lost 3 in a row. Do you think he can lose 3 in a row again? So now we see mixes going from Kyle. Starting strong. Yeah. Again, on that DP, he can't do anything about it. He baits it out, but he doesn't have anything to do with it. He can simply just watch it rock because he had nothing to do about it.
Right, great DP timing from Beezibop on that one. As Kyle's made him punish with the made him hurt with that focus attack in the past, so he's changing the timing for his DP.
Yeah. I want to see the Ultra 2 punish. That was Ultra 2, but he actually messed it up. He still has a chance. One silver. Wow,
DP lands in front. Lands in front.
And also, Beezibop knows if he just would have landed the chip damage off of that still would have been killed. So he knew that was a 60% chance. You know, he calculated in his head. He's like, okay, here we go. 45, 65, 83%. Let's go.
Good composed play from Beezibop to shut that one out.
That is negative. That dive kick is super negative.
Wow. You know that Fajita Buster, a lot of damage. It gets him right back in the vortex.
180 damage coming from that Fajita Buster. Wow, that did not hit twice.
That did not hit twice. He's got to be super close for that second hit to hit.
Yeah.
But you know, if I'm Kyle, I'm not thinking that I messed up and somehow just a little bit of mistiming, and it doesn't get the air throw after that.
A little early for that grab. And now we see the Shield buff codes coming from the crowd. I want to see the Ultra 2. No, that's not going to work. 14 frame reversal is not what we need to be punishing with. So Kyle needs to calm down here. And reset. Is that going to work? No, it's not.
Gets himself out of the corner, though. That's okay.
Wow.
Corner's a dangerous place to be against Decapre. A few more mix-ups, and this might be back in his favor.
One more mix-up. Wow.
Crosses it out there. Great comeback on HellFuerte's part. Good composed, aggressive play. He said, I'm not going to take a backseat to anybody.
It doesn't matter how much life I have. I am HellFuerte, and I will come back. That's exactly what he said.
He lives the HellFuerte, man. He really does.
He is a character specialist, but he loves this game at the same time. So now we see HellFuerte getting DP'd out of his own pressure. Beezibop pushing towards the corner, and we see a splash blocked by Beezibop. Got the Q-bomb, not going to hit. Jump hard kick.
Grab invincible move there. He's always got the Q-bomb charging, and Beezibop needs to be cognizant of it.
That's going to hit. And so now we see some big damage coming from Beezibop. HellFuerte is going to stay alive, though. Now we're going to see a repeat of the last round. That's what we see from HellFuerte. Get on there. Wow, the Q-bomb, big damage. Now he's chilling across the screen. I like this.
I like this. Change of pace a little bit.
And so Beezibop's over there like, okay, what do I do? What's going on? So he's trying to represent. Wow.
Tries the grab. Interesting. This is going to be.
Wow.
Ultra 2.
Yeah, he knows. That was Ultra 2 buffered.
Okay.
I think he was mashing it, and so he actually dropped it. I always say if you mash something, you're actually probably better off just inputting it wrong. Because man, I actually find it harder to mash moves than it is to. Well, as I say, I want to get Gllty because I mashed Ultra 1, but let's not keep that. Let's just forget that. Okay, I'm a good player.
Great mix under there. HellFuerte.
And so we can see the
fajita buster. We've seen this exact same sequence a couple times in these past couple sets.
And that's
walk up normal
that
grab.
was a change right there.
Yeah.
That was the change. That crouch
You know what I'm talking about though? Gets the normal grab, gets a fajita buster, and then it's
the cross up splash.
And then it's anybody's guess after that. Might see maybe another fajita buster here.
Wow.
There it is. There.
That's big damage. He just needs chip. That was smart from HellFuerte.
HellFuerte takes that round and good fight back with Beezibop. Also very strong at this point. He's looking pretty confident. It's all coin flips at this point, man. Both of these players are just running on raw instincts.
Yeah. I mean, this is not a very technical game right now. It's very, very, what am I going to do? What are you going to do? It's very chess-like, and that's what I have to say. So now we see Beezibop getting a couple counters in here, keeping HellFuerte out, and that's what I like to see. There's the DP in the air throw. Big damage for Beezibop. Walk up throw, not going to work out. Splash not going to get by that neutral jump fierce. Jump jab, get out of the way. Jump roundhouse, get out of the way. Jump roundhouse again, and he throws HellFuerte, take the round.
Okay, it seems like he's made that adaptation. Jump back. Jump back any aerial is going to beat a lot of HellFuerte's.
Oh my god,
moves.
you can't even. That's why I say HellFuerte's a bad character, just because.
Just got to jump back.
Jump back, and literally every single one of his options for a hard read block is gonna miss.
Man, he hasn't gotten much mileage out of that low. Beezibop's definitely got the read on when he's wanting to go low with that slide.
And especially since he can punish it hard.
Absolutely.
And he was too far away. HellFuerte, of course, smaller body character, going to be harder to hit. Wow, the frame trap. That was
Great
crazy.
Frame trap. That's just classic Street Fighter right there. Gets himself out of the corner, still takes the sweep, though. Great
Good
empty
punish.
hop grab. Good instincts by Kyle to grab that one. See, catches him on the way
On the way up,
yeah. Gets the FADC out,
grabs
gets
the
the
DP. Fajita buster to 180 damage again. There's a splash.
Just a few more mix-ups, and this might be in HellFuerte's favor.
Wow, the EX block doing tons of damage.
There.
That's not going to work, of course, getting out of the corner. That's what Beezibop
Getting
wants
him out
to do.
of the situation there.
Yeah.
Any kind of chip is going to takes it the air to air grab.
That jump medium kick has tons of air priority. And now I see Beezibop doing the jump hard kick and instantly gets punished. Can you post the bracket for Action Jackson?
Action Jackson, so sorry we didn't get to see you today. We were all really excited to play a high-skill player like yourself. Okay, we're going right back in here, 1-1. This is the grand final set. Both of these players coming out of losers. First to 3 wins it, takes it all.
And so now we see the drop combo there from Beezibop, but he still gets tons of damage. Absolutely.
Air to air on this one. I'm surprised he's not stunned yet.
Yeah. Again, no punish. He can't really do anything about it.
Here comes the grab setup. There it is.
So Kyle needs to get back in that Eye of the Tiger needs to get back in that mode. Get back in where his momentum is going to be, it's going to be a factor.
Yeah, absolutely. And just kind of what I saw out of Beezibop out of that round, just classic Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Just kind of crouch pressure, tick throw setups, keep that craziness on the ground.
Yeah.
Don't let him just run around crazy on you. Make him hard read that Q bomb so you can punish it on block.
Yeah.
But right now he is on the HellFuerte ride right now, on the roller coaster.
You have 48 inches to ride this ride.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here we go, boys. Now we see Decapre low on health. HellFuerte just about half life.
Great whip punish on that one.
That was a fantastic one. That's Ultra 2 though. That's not going to kill. That's going to be tons of damage here from Beezibop, but it's not going to be one dead HellFuerte. So we see both characters have a chance. And what's it going to be? HellFuerte choosing his normal approach. And again, as I talked about earlier, like 3 games ago, I'm like, he's going to bait up. He's going to get hit by the DP just so Kyle will do it.
Absolutely. And so Beezibop goes up 2-1. So he is on game match right now. 2 more rounds for Beezibop, and he's got his tournament. I don't think I've seen Beezibop win a tournament in a very long time, so this has got to be a very meaningful thing for him here.
Yeah, he's always so high up in the bracket, and so now we see HellFuerte. Wow,
goes for the low again.
Yeah, I mean, you could do something stupid 3 times in a row. And so now we see, and actually with that slide, you can see Decapre's life is still really high. That's going to be big damage there, man. That is crazy.
Kyle's got to be cognizant of these EX scrambles.
Yeah, EX scramble, of course, great reversal option. Instantly applying offense from a defensive position. It's a super good move. Good throw tech from Kyle Brockman. Now we see the low cycling from Beezibop. Got the throw tech. There's the DP, the raw DP and footsies. Decapre still definitely in this, but however, HellFuerte is definitely still a competitor. And now we see the hands. That's not going to chip out. Good block.
Jump back. He's got the read on that for sure.
That can hit.
Hop on the other side. Nope. Good jump back by Beezibop.
That's the thing. He had to do it.
He had to. I mean, otherwise, Decapre's got a lot of really cool, a lot of really safe chip options.
Yeah.
So he knows that that's what he's got to do.
Gllty on a chair now. She is going in.
Almost as tall as some of the other players. Now standing on the chair is actually as tall as some of the players are.
Wow, now we see Beezibop with a pretty
sizable lead here for sure.
This is a good lead here to take the tournament.
Great grab.
He's, of course, on tournament point right now. The slide. Is this going to be tournament? No, drops a combo. And that's tournament.
Takes the tournament right there. Great job by Beezibop.
Great job to Beezibop taking it.
Had a great adaptation in the last 2 matches there. And what did we see here from Beezibop to change? It was just classic Street Fighter.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, HellFuerte, I'll give you the air. That's yours. I can let you have it. However, when you're on my ground, when you're on my earth, this is my earth, and you're going to take tons of damage when on my earth.
And that's certainly something for the viewers to keep in mind out there. Just ways to beat HellFuerte. It might look like he's doing a lot of stuff, but it's really just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
it's
it really
classic
is.
Street Fighter. He wants to stand at Shoto ranges. He wants to push Shoto buttons. He wants to mix you up just like kind of any Vortex character. And once you get him on the ground and you hold him there, his reversal is terrible.
Yeah,
So.
his reversal is absolutely garbage. 14 frame startup, -17 on block, -13 on hit if he doesn't charge it for 18 million years.
Yeah.
And that's how you know it's not a good reversal. I mean, it's just simply... I mean, when you think about Ryu, you're like, okay, what options does he have on the ground? He has, backdash. Oh, wait, HellFuerte's backdash is terrible. What about HellFuerte's, reversal? Oh,